दराज 1111 मा सजिलैसँग पाउनुहोस् तपाईको फेभरेट अडियो वेयरेबल ब्रान्ड बोटको प्रोडक्टहरु एक्सक्लुजिभ प्राइसमा लार्ज भेराइटी अफ प्रोडक्ट्समा 65% सम्मको डिस्काउन्ट र अझै थप डिस्काउन्ट्सको लागि दराज भाउचर अनि बैंक कार्डको पनि प्रयोग गर्न सकिन्छ साथै पाउनुहोस् बोटको सबै प्रोडक्ट्समा 1 वर्षसम्मको ब्रान्ड वारेन्टी र फ्री डेलिभरी अल ओभर नेपाल अफर राम्रो क्वालिटी झनै राम्रो
Thanks for coming, boys.
There you go. There you go.
All right, I'm going to keep it very simple. I know J ra Saugat.
Yes. Saugat banda huncha.
Saugat banda huncha.
Saugat, Yuven.
I mean, it would be better if Yuven, but I don't mind you calling me.
No, what do you want? Yeah, it's up to you.
I think call me Yuven. I'd say.
Yuven.
Yeah,
today?
I don't want to confuse people.
How many names
is this guy?
Next year, I'm coming up with something else again.
Yuven Eisen Saugat.
No man, it's so good to have you here. I want to give a big shout out to Nish right in the beginning for making this possible. And we've been in touch. He's such a great guy.
He's a wonderful guy.
He's not here right now. So how did you guys end up meeting him?
So Nish, we actually met him through a fashion show. I know. I heard a fashion. So he runs a brand called DSK. I know. And this time, he invited us for like a runway. It was a fashion week, London Fashion Week. We found out he was a creative, and we liked. And I like how he works. Usko mindset and we thought but a couple of years later, we linked up again. We were like, yeah, like okay, I need management to sign so. And then he was the right guy, like all this summer, he's a smart guy again. We needed someone entertainment mein focus karu type guy. Balla and we met him then.
No, that's perfect, man. That's really nice.
Yeah.
You really need somebody to be there for you, to help you, support you, to help you grow and be what you want to be. And if you have a nice team behind you, then it works wonders. Okay? Especially oily, I realize I just want to throw it out there, right in the beginning. Even in the morning, when you guys were talking, it hit me. There's a very good friend of mine. I've known him for like almost 14, 15 years. His name is Sajjan. Sajjan Rajvaide.
Oh, yeah.
He's got such a good team. And Sajjan, when he was on the show, he was making me understand, which I love. That having a team is such an important thing. Even it's one person or like a whole big, giant team. Yeah. And now, like, he's touring. I think usko eka desma tours chal raha cha if I'm not mistaken, right? We're supporting it, and they're doing it in Kathmandu, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, there you go. October 16th, my Kathmandu. Anyway, he's done wonders.
Yeah, he's doing brilliant, amazing,
crazy. Like we met him in New York, the first time. That was back in what, like 2018. 17, right?
Yeah.
17 mami. First time New York go, and then we saw Sajjan bro like when he get there. And then he was just also on the come up as well, And then to see how far he's come now, he's like one of the biggest artists in Nepal, I would say. He pretty much
is, right? He is the biggest. He is the
right?
biggest, I think.
Oh, who do you think?
The biggest in terms of music right now, definitely Sajjan. I know the ones when it comes to like a lot of music. I'm sure there are many more.
Yeah.
I know over years, over a span of like decades, and I'm sure there are a lot of artists who've created a lot of music. But right now, when it comes to charts, when it comes to hit numbers, like when it comes to songs that people are humming, definitely Sajjan. Yeah. Definitely Sajjan.
I think he's grasped like the international crowd. Let's say he's definitely got it. He's got it once because I've seen people going into his show selling out. The show's selling out left and right. Like I've never seen that before. People amazing, and him, like the girls want to go see him. They wanna cry. They wanna get depressed, and they wanna feel the love. Feel love.
It reminds me of Taylor.
Hey, toxic song sells, yeah.
I'm telling you.
साँच्चै भनेको दाइ
मन छुने चाहिन्छ कि हैन oh this is such a wow we're jumping into this right in the beginning हैन मन छुने गीत चाहिन्छ कि हैन कि who's your daddy चाहिन्छ like what works like what do you think actually works why don't we start off with that?
I think at the moment so internationally for me personally but I don't know if this is right or wrong but this is how I feel like most of the toxic songs they work like when Givey on Khalid came out their toxic songs were selling out. Things that people don't really talk about. But you know,
Yeah.
it's like very toxic. Insecurities ko kura gare bhane, toxic ko kura bhane, it sells. Even products like, let me give you a very stupid example. Bhanum na aba, Silajit. Why do people take Silajit? Testosterone badhaucha, energy dincha haina, केटाहरुलाई, you know, energy.
दिन मिल्छ
There's a bit of insecurity in there, and I feel like it sells like protein shakes. People want to look big.
मेरो शिलाजित कहाँ राख्यो
अहिले चाहिँदैन.
I need it right now.
Let's go.
I want a little boost. Hold on.
I want the energy.
I know where my protein is, but I don't know where my Silajit went. Yeah,
You take Silajit as well, day?
yeah, a little bit, like a small little drop every single day with the first cup of coffee. How about you guys?
No, we want to. That's the thing. We want to take some back because we heard like Kasida Nepal what especially the mountains, right? Like you get the most organic Shilajit, and yeah. They would say Molly no, because I take ashwagandha or lion's mane or linzu. But Shilajit, so I want to try.
Ashwagandha र अर्को के रे?
Lion's mane, भन्ने क्या.
त्यो भने के हो?
They would say it's actually mushroom. But any form of mushroom say is to do with your mind, क्या. They let's say focus ma this was my help,
Wait, what's it called again?
Lion's mane.
Lions?
Yeah, like an actual lion.
Find out the lion's mane. I'm not big on shrooms.
No, it's not shrooms.
No.
Shrooms say, oh, well, yeah, you got the,
Shrooms.
Psychedelic factor in this matter. Lion's mane say you have it over time. That it's more for your cognitive response or and you have no mind and you focus or especially a guy like me, all the ADHD something until let's say and so all focus on either that or it's a placebo effect. Yeah, that's the
lion's mane powder. Bro, this is the first time I'm hearing about this in my life.
You gotta take it, bro.
He's been telling me about this since day one. I've not really taken it.
Lion's mane, how do you take it?
I take it every morning.
How? Like, do you put it in water?
Just pill. Yeah, you get it in form of pill. I think have you seen Limitless?
Yeah, of course.
It's like that.
You want me to be the president?
Would you like to be? I'm becoming Sanjay, becoming President Sanjay.
Let's go, President Sanjay, man.
Lion's mane, no, the older I get, I kind of tend to have so many things in my mind.
Yeah.
So many things in my mind, right? Sometimes it's, obviously, you have to channelize, you have to focus, I have to understand what he's saying, I have to grasp what you're saying and what these guys are doing, right? There's like multiple things that we do. To focus, I don't drink anymore. That's one of the reasons why.
Right.
I completely
well done.
I don't smoke either.
Oh, okay,
thanks for
you're with me.
That's fine.
Neither do you.
I don't. Yeah.
Neither do you. But again, these are things that I'd love to try. Lion's mane. Do you get it here?
I hope so, because UK man say you just order it from Amazon.
Yeah,
I think you should be able to. Lion's mane say it's that one. Only could say ashwagandha. Ashwagandha say is more to do with calming you down. एकदम calm हुन्छ. तर त्यो चाहिँ फेरि I wouldn't advise taking that if you're going to speak to someone that's like really emotional in it. Because त्यसले चाहिँ अति emotionalness बनाइन्छ क्या. Like you're too calm, होइन, you can't be हुन्छ नि अलि त्यो के भन्ने अलि त्यो responsive क्या. हुन्छ नि, or for like someone's pain and stuff, yeah. Lion's mane, oh, there you go. So
real mushrooms, 100% organic, but you don't get like high on this, do you?
No.
This is for focus. Don't
what's your intention behind this?
I don't need that shit. That's what I'm saying. Imagine if I'm like, Jay, like drooling from you.
Next episode.
That's the last thing I need.
No. I cannot have that in one of the episodes.
No. Damn, I was thinking about like a club. What's our club called? The new bar? What's
one bar?
One bar. I was thinking about one bar.
Taking
all of this, going to one bar, partying all night.
You'd be too focused, man. You'd be too focused on partying, man.
That's mad.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, man, this is good. No, hold on. How do you guys know each other though? Like, and how long has it been?
I think it's been like over 10 years, just about over 10 years. Yeah.
Tell the actual story.
Oh, the actual
story. Yeah.
So I was never an artist. I never thought about being. हुन्छ नि मलाई म्युजिकमा खासै त्यस्तो seriously जानु मन थिएन. So I was just roaming around one day in this event called Gorkha Cup. All the short of Fanbro ko beach ma cha kya?
म गएको छु नि त्यहाँ.
Have you?
म त फार्मब्रोमा बसेँ हो नि. I did that
No
movie.
way.
I did. Show these guys. These guys have no idea. Show that song that I did. Show the song that I did with.
Let's go,
Priyanka.
man. Let's go.
So, bro, like you stayed in Farnborough?
I stayed right next to the airport.
No,
No
the Farnborough
way.
Airport. Oh.
Right next to it.
Aviators, right?
I'm like the boy from Camberley, guys.
My brother knows about fucking
GU14 gang.
Hey, bye. 14.
I see.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
see. मैले आउने बित्तिकै याद गरेको थिएँ
Bro,
मैले.
we're repping the 14. हाम्रो ends नै 14 हो नि त. कहाँ bro पनि अब 14 बाटै रहेछ त अनि.
मैले जमानामा सिनेमा गराएको छु के बेलायतमा.
Yeah.
होइन.
Talking about Belayat, I remember Zach told me how that name came as well. So initially, this is what he told me though.
That's US. You find UK one.
So initially, he told me it was Blighty.
Blighty.
Blighty भन्दा रहेछ क्या ब्रिटिसहरूले चाहिँ.
Blighty.
Blighty. अनि पछि गएर चाहिँ हामी अब Nepalese people अलिकति चेन्ज गर्दैछ क्या नेम. अनि बेलायत भनेछ क्या ब्लाइटीको सट्टामा.
ए Blighty भन्थ्यो.
Oh, Blighty. That's what I heard about the word.
Yeah, that's what the word was. Like
Yeah.
you could say blighty भन्छ. But yeah, what is it? Belayat. नै भयो क्या.
I don't know how
That's
true
actually-
this is, but this is what he told me.
No, it's an actual fact. Well,
Yeah.
I actually searched it up as well to see if it was.
Oh, okay,
No,
interesting.
search for this. Forget about that. Search for this. Blighty भनेर के हैन is if the UK is called Blighty. What Blighty BLITY?
BLIGHTY.
Yeah.
BLIGHTY. Oh,
Might be
थाहा छैन।
wrong.
मैले बेलायती भनिहालेँ हैन त्यही हो हामीलाई थाहा भयो।
बेलायत नै हो हामीले नि सुरुमा बेलायत सोचेको थिएँ. I never heard of the word blighty till Zach told me.
Blighty, Belauti. Also,
I have no idea.
So
man.
anyway, so you met him at between
Yeah, there you go. Blighty.
as
yeah.
an informal and often affectionate term for Britain or England, chiefly as used by soldiers for the First and Second World War, was in the First World War a wound which was sufficiently serious to merit being shipped home to Britain was known as Blighty.
Yeah.
Belayati.
Belayati.
And you see how like the army. I know
Should we
that-
change it? Should I start saying Blighty? Because it
Blighty. It's a British slang.
Blighty.
Yeah.
I'd stick with Belayati.
Yeah, let's stick with
Yeah,
Belayati.
Blighty.
So, होइन त्यो Farnborough र के अरे
Aldershot को बीचमा there's a huge field. I'm sure you know, right? And then त्यहाँतिर this was like, how old were you at that time? We were in university, eh? 20
Early 20s.
early
Yeah,
20s मा थियौँ
early
हामी.
20s, yeah.
And I saw this guy. Oh my God. You should have seen the state of his face. My God. He had a piercing here. His snapback looking like an actual fuckboy. Looking like an actual fuckboy. My guy.
Only looking like.
I'm like the complete polar opposite. I look like a nerd. Yeah. I look like a nerd.
You look like the fuckboy now.
You see how bros have changed now. I taught him everything, and then the master's got to graduate.
Mero Guruji. I met this guy, and this guy invited me to a party in Portsmouth. It was like a house party. And that I was very fresh. I barely, like 5 years back, so I didn't even know how to speak English like the British people. Yeah?
Bear in mind, this was the first time I met him, and I just said, yeah, like, I'm not house party, was it? I want to, bro. Nigga.
आऊ भनेर भन्यो नि उसलाई.
Yeah.
म गएँ अनि भेटेँ अनि यिनीहरूलाई अनि one day we were drunk अनि at the time I was so gone. I think I slept outside the back garden for like 4 hours in the cold.
He passed out. हाम्रो back garden मा के like wild भएको थियो सबैजना के, and then उतै लुज भएर बसिरहेको रहेछ के.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I think at that time, I think during the second or third night, I think these guys talked about my voice and all that stuff, how I sung, and they wanted me to join the label. And I thought it was a very good idea because I was in Britain and I was so lonely. Yeah, I was living in a box room at that time. So yeah, and त्यतिखेर I met these guys. It was wonderful. त्यतिखेर चाहिँ I think it was a good thing that happened.
Yeah, I mean, so we went out to the beach and हामीले पनि जाम गर्न थाल्यो, अनि त्यति बेला चाहिँ after that that's when we actually met फेरि यामा दाइहरू हुन्छ नि, अनि हाम्रो चाहिँ के अरे मास्टरमाइन्ड भन्ने एकजना छ क्या, आफ्नै बेस्ट साथी नै हो कविर.
Is this when you guys? Oh, did you say that? Okay, awesome.
Look at that guy. What, bro? Look at that hair, bro. Like, it's going.
Tell
everywhere,
everybody. Share about this picture. Ni.
So I think this was when was this?
This was when I was performing.
2017. 17 मा राखेको रहेछ भने चाहिँ अलि अगाडिको होला.
Miss UK नेपालमा मैले हर्पल गएको थिएँ क्या यतिखेर.
Oh yeah. Oh, so this was the Miss UK Nepal
Yeah,
event, innit?
Miss UK Nepal event, and
This was अलि पछि when we
अलि
were
पछि.
established. Yeah.
Yeah.
यो भन्दा अगाडि नै भेटेको थियो. तर त्यति बेला चाहिँ yeah, like mastermind भन्ने चाहिँ he did a thing called workshop क्या. त्यति बेला नै we met अब ब्रिस्कीहरू हैन यामा दाइलाई सबैलाई भेटेर and then त्यहाँ चाहिँ we found out like about who's going to stick and who's not. भन्ने चाहिँ and त्यहाँबाट we just thought we're all individuals that हुन्छ नि we like singing, we like doing music. एउटा चाहिँ बरु collectively एउटा केही गरौँ भन्नु भइरहेको थियो क्या. त्यो Metanoia Records चाहिँ पहिलादेखि नै सुरु गरेको थिएँ. त्यति बेला चाहिँ नाम पाएपछि अब I didn't have anyone under me or anything or anyone that was part of my team, but I just wanted like a label क्या. एउटा
होस्ट भनेर
एउटा चाहिँ होस्ट भनेर चाहिँ राखेर अनि ट्याक्कै केटाहरू पनि भेट्यो. And ever since then, yeah, अहिलेसम्म we've got a tight bond हुन्छ नि अब brotherhood पनि अब त्यसै छ हुन्छ नि.
Yeah, it's crazy because like normally friendships they last for 5 years, yeah.
That's it.
That's
Usually.
it
That's
normally, but we went past that. After that, we're just brothers now.
Yeah.
I
Like you
could-
can't even be friends after that. This guy knows everything about me. I know everything about this guy हुन्छ नि.
We've slept in the same bed, not like that, but yeah.
Brother,
Not yet.
never will be. So good.
The thing is, such a fantastic thing that he said. I read that too. होइन 5 वर्षसम्म जो साथी चाहिँ साथी बस्यो 5 वर्ष पछि सम्म त्यो फ्रेन्डसिप लास्ट भयो भने चाहिँ द्याट फ्रेन्डसिप इज गोना लास्ट फर अ लङ स्प्यान अफ टाइम.
Yeah.
तर 5 वर्ष चाहिँ एउटा डिभाइडर टाइम रहेछ कि होइन. विदिन द्याट टाइम यु लुज आउट अन अ लट अफ फ्रेन्ड्स, स्पेसली फ्रेन्ड्स द्याट यु मेक वेन युआर लाइक ओल्डर कि. लाइक राइट नाउ आई एम लाइक इन माई 30s होइन. इट्स भेरी हार्ड फर मी टु मेक न्यू फ्रेन्ड्स के. Plus with the line of work that I do as well, होइन.
100%.
But my real friends are real. Everybody's a friend, but my true core friends are friends that I met when I was like very young.
Exactly.
Is it the same with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I think it's crazy because like more even if I do my own thing, I know that if I go back to him, there's always a safe space for me to express my feelings. As a man, it's very hard to express certain things, but if I've known this guy for so long, I literally share everything, all my problems, and it just gives me a safe space to just express my problems in life, because we don't really talk about this a lot. Men go mental health ta kura garदैन नि त हैन. So the only person that I can share it with is my brothers who I've known for 5 years, over 5 years भनौँ न.
yeah. I'm gonna it's the same thing for me as well हुन्छ नि. I think like you don't get me wrong, अब साथीहरू त टन्नै छ होइन. चिन्ने मान्छेहरू साथीहरू टन्नै छ. I have big respect for whoever I know. तर उनीहरूसँग केटाहरूसँग चाहिँ like I can just be myself क्या, without any judgment हुन्छ नि. मैले पनि अब I've done so many fucked up things हुन्छ नि. I get into like so many fuckeries and stuff, but at the same time केटाहरूले चाहिँ there's no judgment. तर at the same time it doesn't mean they're just going to be yes man as well हुन्छ नि. सिधै भनिदिन्छ क्या like अब nah, like you are fucking up bro, like what are you doing man. त्यस्तो मान्छेहरू पनि चाहिन्छ नि त. That's Zach. He's the one we're missing right now. Ura के अरे Coco man हुन्छ नि हाम्रो केविन भन्ने साथी. उनीहरू हामी सबैजना छ क्या.
तिमीले एउटा गीत गरेको थियो नि होइन. What is that song called? Was it I heard that song.
Above Average?
Rebound?
Above Average. Oh, Rebound.
Yeah.
With the Coco man.
Yeah.
FMTD भन्ने.
Oh, I think so. When was that?
Oh, that was ages. How did you know? That was ages ago.
No,
yeah.
I've heard that like a while ago.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
now. कस्तो हुन्छ भने नि होइन, in my feed I get a lot of, so I search for one thing and then I end up finding something else and then I was listening to something and then something else. See, somebody was here. I'm losing track of things. I need, what's this thing called? Lion. I need the lion.
Yeah, Lion's Mane.
Lions.
Just a bit of that and then
Yeah, I'll be fine. But there's somebody here, and then we started talking about musicians out of UK,
Yeah.
and then we started talking about Nepali musicians who were like, and then I think your song popped out here on the screen itself, most probably.
Right.
But anyways, coming back, like, so you've been working with him for how long?
Zach चाहिँ
Oh.
Zach same amount. I think like 10, 11 years now. Ulai चाहिँ I met him because Ule the direction गर्छ नि त, and then he reached out to me and said I want to do a video for you. एउटा चाहिँ के गरौँ भने, and I wanted to work with him as well because his vision was nice. त्यति बेला चाहिँ like there wasn't a lot of directors and he was establishing himself. त्यहाँबाट we linked up and I didn't know that he does music as well, but we thought like ठिकै छ नि त गरौँ भनेर क्या. So त्यहाँदेखि नै and then अहिलेसम्म like we're still working as well. अब Zach पनि same as Saugat हुन्छ नि. Like we've known each other, we know each other like that as well हुन्छ नि. उसले पनि there's no judgment, सिधै भन्छ, so big shout out to him.
I'll ask you guys something slightly personal. I was sitting down with a gentleman, I know. He's a veteran journalist. Been ages, he's been a journalist. I've known him for such a long time. उहाँले एकचोक भन्नुभएको थियो कि that resonated with me so well, होइन, and you guys would be the perfect two guys to have this conversation with, होइन. उहाँले चाहिँ के भन्नुभएको थियो भने हामीले हाम्रो नेपाली डायस्पोरा नेपालमा जन्मेका हुन सक्छन्, होइन, अथवा नेपालबाट माइग्रेट गरेर अरू कुनै देश गएको हुन सक्छन्. उहाँहरू त्यहाँ पुगिसकेपछि they do great things in that country, you know. It doesn't matter whichever country, होइन. We need to tap into our diaspora to ask them to, you know, or request them to, or I'm sure they already want to contribute to Nepal. Okay,
Yeah.
That's how Koreans meet their country. That's how most probably Indians meet their country. That's how most probably we'll end up going ahead and making our country. When it maybe it can be music, and maybe it can be business. It can be in a skill set in aviation, or skill set in hydro, or something or the other. You know, like, or even in software or IT. You know, so. Like, do you feel, how much do you feel connected to Nepal when you guys were growing up? Like, honest, like, I just want an honest answer here, okay?
Personally, I think I'm not there yet, but I'm willing to, I'm trying to be as well connected as possible. Because, like, our I didn't really get to spend much time.
Exactly.
I know. Anymore, I think the only time I actually started learning more about Nepal than when I came here with my family, I was in 2016, my guy. This was before I was even established as an artist, I know. And every year I'm learning more and more. I'm trying to learn like language, but I still use God. This is so let's say, even though I'm trying my best to learn as much as I can about, you know, the country itself, because this is where my market is anyway. And I thought at the same time, let's say, there's still a long way to go. You know, I'm still learning. We got asked this question. We did like a game show, yeah, I know. And they want like how do you feel connected, or do you feel responsible for our to bring up music? I know music like represent answer
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we can, because man's already saw to represent.
There are better people who can represent Nepal than us, Laksa, Malai say,
for the time being.
For the time being, I would say.
I'll jump back to this, होइन. As a band, Mr. Beast, what's the other guy's name? Logan Paul? I think it was Logan Paul, होइन. Tempo चढेर इन्डियाको कुन चाहिँ एउटा सहरमा they're in an auto, okay, driving around.
Right.
Just driving in an auto, okay, or a small little tempoमा, होइन. They're just driving, whatever. They're going from point A to point B, होइन. Bro, that small little clip is going to bring in so many people to India, okay? You getting me what I'm trying to say? Like, त्यो सानो एउटा क्लिपले उनीहरूको फलोवरले त्यो हेरेर त्यो सुनेर मात्र, oh, there you go, exactly यो, होइन. मैले यो क्लिप हेर्ने बित्तिकै मैले प्रमोसन एस्पेक्ट मात्र हेरेको थिएँ कि मिस्टर बिस्टले आफ्नो what is it called, Feastables, whatever, Feastables प्रमोट गरिरहेछ, होइन. तर यो क्लिप हेरेर जसलाई थाहा छैन इन्डियाको बारेमा or कस्तो रहेछ हो के छ भनेर, look, it looks so fun, right? होइन. People are going to come to this country, right? So I have a feeling that our diaspora is going to be our biggest brand ambassadors, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Like that's the concept that I'm trying to that's the conversation that I quickly wanted to have with you guys as well. Okay? Like you were born here, both of you were born here, you were raised in Hong Kong.
I was born in Patton Hospital. Yeah, and I was raised in Hong Kong. I never got to learn the language, I would say.
Nepali नै बोलेन?
मैले बोलेन हैन, thanks to my mom and the music that I've been listening to when I was in Hong Kong, and my family is very music orientated भनौं न. अनि I used to go like to बाल विकासहरु भजनहरु गाउनु, so that really helped me stay connected in a different way, I would say. Like, I'm very lucky to have Nepalese people around me in Hong Kong, so यस्तो केही पढेको नि छैन, क्लास पनि गएको छैन यहाँ. I've just यतिकै बोलिरहेको क्या.
लेख्न आउँछ तिमीलाई?
लेख्नु आउँदैन, पढ्नु पनि आउँदैन दाइ मलाई त.
नेपाली पढ्न आउँदैन, लेख्न पनि आउँदैन.
लेख्न पनि आउँदैन.
Of course.
Yeah, तर I speak other languages as well. Cantonese पनि बोल्छु हल्का, हिन्दी पनि बोल्छु, English.
मलाई I can write write and read Nepali though. सक्छु मैले.
Okay, backtrack गरौँ है त. तिमी कहिले like UK कुन उमेरमा गएको?
Year 2000 मा गएको.
No, how old were you when you went? If that's okay with you.
I was around like 7, 8.
Okay, 7 वर्ष हुँदाखेरि गयो भने चाहिँ अलिअलि स्कुल त पढ्यो.
Yeah, भन्नाले अलिअलि त पढ्यो तर cause my dad र mom चाहिँ they were teachers from LA क्या. Yeah, Little Angels. Yeah. So त्यहाँ म पनि Little Angels मै जान्थेँ नि त तर म चाहिँ त्यहाँ चाहिँ I stayed in hostel. त्यहाँदेखि नै अनि उता म UK मा गएपछि नि my mom and dad like they were head teachers as well क्या. अनि both of them used to, you know, like they were like, you're not going to forget हुन्छ नि कसरी लेख्ने उस होइन. So at least yeah, त्यहाँ चाहिँ उता back गएपछि चाहिँ I had to obviously always write हुन्छ नि क सबै लेख्ने पढ्ने उसहरू चाहिँ गर्थेँ क्या. अनि हाम्रो चाहिँ my mom is a big Sai like devotee होइन. So हामीले त्यो हिम्सहरू हुन्छ नि अब आफ्नै अब साई भक्तको हिम्सहरू त्यो सब हामीले गाउँथ्यो अनि त्यो चाहिँ पढेर गाउनु पर्थ्यो. त्यो चाहिँ फेरि अब नेपाली अब राइटिङमै लेख्थ्यो नि त. सो त्यहाँदेखि नै it's never left I would say. And I think like अब हुन्छ नि you got to learn this as well. So
त्यो बस्यो नि.
yeah.
तिम्रो केसमा चाहिँ तिमी पाटनमा जन्मियो
अनि I just left.
सानोमै.
Like I think I was like maybe 3, 4 or 5. I can't even remember, to be honest. I have no memory of it. Yeah, I can only remember my Hong Kong days, but Nepal barely. My mom told me I studied in Dharanma Vishnu Memorial School ma, but I can't even remember those days anymore. It's very hard. I had no idea.
You need some of that lion, okay?
Lion's Mane. I swear this episode should be sponsored by Lion's Mane. We're promoting bare
Lion's Mane. We've got any Lion's Mane brand here? We need some promotion, bro. We need some sponsorship.
That's what I'm saying.
अनि त्यसपछि हङकङमा नेपाली पढ्थ्यो कि पढ्दैन थियो? नेपाली पढ्नु पर्थ्यो कि आमा बाबाले बोलेर मात्र?
Nah, bolero matre हजुर. We had to learn like Hanyu, French, Cantonese.
Hanyu भनेको?
It's like another language in China. I can't even remember.
Is there another dialect? Or like
Hanyu?
Yeah, it's another language in China, I guess. Like Hanyu, Putonghua bolcha, Mandarin, Cantonese. So there's other languages that you had to pay attention to. So like Nepalese was never on my uda. Thought I was around Nepalese people, but I never grew up with Nepalese people actually in Hong Kong. I grew up with Filipino people. That's how I got my
Filipino look? I love the. I've been to Philippines. I love the people there. It's such a beautiful country.
I'd love to go there. But
Yeah,
Filipino peoples were a vibe because, like, I think at the time Nepalese people were listening to punk rock, but the Filipino people introduced me to like pop, R&B, the whole. I even went to one of their youth like church events. It's quite nice, musical.
रमाइलो हुन्छ नि.
रमाइलो त रमाइलो हुन्छ तर यार दाइ अति नै गरिदियो क्या एकचोटि चाहिँ.
के भयो?
मलाई वाइल्ड कन्भर्ट गर्नु खोजे क्या.
They wanted you to switch.
It's their mission to convert me क्या. अनि I would get like, I wish you go to heaven भन्थ्यो क्या मलाई. I wish you convert before you die भन्ने क्या. I was like, God damn bro, what are you talking about? It came to the point where we were sitting in a class. बसिरहेको थियो and like, who is ready to be a Christian भन्थ्यो क्या. मैले हात नउठाएको थिएँ अनि I was the only one who wasn't Christian क्या. अनि भरे गएर पास्टरले मलाई पछाडि लगेर अनि किन भनेर सोध्ने क्या. I just didn't have any answer क्या.
तर ल्याङ्ग्वेजको हिसाबले चाहिँ तिमीले सबै सिक्न खोज्यो. लाइक तिमीले Chinese भन्नु के भन्छ? Cantonese and Mandarin are the only ones I knew. I had no idea there's something else called
even I'm learning that today.
Hangfu?
Hanyu.
Handful. That's a bit handful, isn't it?
It's like purely handful.
Yeah.
Interesting, man. And then what happened?
And then after I think I was more 15 to 16 years some bosse. I was 15 and 16 and then I moved to the UK. And then that's another struggle that I had to learn. I knew how to speak English, but I didn't know how to speak British English because the slang in it, is it bruv, blood, like these kind of stuff, I just didn't get it. Blood bhन्छ के blood भनेको मलाई हुन्छ नि, I just didn't get it.
Blood त कस्तो एलेको जस्तो blood पनि भन्छ?
Yeah, we say blood. Although we say fam, that's a blood हुन्छ.
Fam, I know. Blood?
I don't see
yeah.
I don't see blood, they use it a lot these days.
It's more like LA त्यो के अरे cribs र के अरे what is the other one?
Bloods.
What
up blood? Yeah.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Yeah.
But we say blood as well.
Culture shock भयो होला नि तिमीलाई त.
Of course, that like अहिले पनि till this day, a lot of Nepalese people who speak English यहाँतिर moved to the UK have struggled communicating. The lingo is like, it's difficult, क्या? It takes 5 years to adjust. मलाई चाहिँ 5 years चाहिँ definitely लाग्यो भन्छु म.
So 15 to 20 English कसरी चाहिँ British English भनौँ न हैन?
I have a mixture of American and English किनकि
Filipinosहरुसँग ग्रुप.
Filipino, yeah. you want to do this one day, you know. It's fun though. Those guys are like mero Hong Kong ko Filipino sati were like the reason why I started singing, dancing. I was in cheerleading, but like flipping girls and stuff, and yeah, it was fun. It was good days. But yeah, I couldn't get along with Nepalese people back in Hong Kong because मलाई चाहिँ यस्तो भन्थ्यो क्या बाटोमा हिँड्ने बेलामा जिस्काउँथ्यो मलाई and they would say दन्ते भाइ भनेर जिस्काउँथ्यो क्या मलाई दन्ते भाइ त्यो दाँत बिग्रेको भन्छ नि. It was one of those things back in the days, but hey ho, well thanks to them I guess.
Man, you and I had such an opposite like lifestyle. Yeah, because very much I would be the one saying dante, you know what I'm saying? Like very more the very after like my childhood was all about the ends. You know what I'm saying? अलि बिग्रेकै थियो क्या
अलि रफै छ नि हैन र
Yeah, अब अब raised भएको नै अब there's this area called Totland क्या Totland Park in
म गएको छु के
I think you might have heard it. Yeah, farmरमै हो नि त
हो म गएको छु त्यहाँ मैले सुटै गरे जस्तो लागिरहेछ कि मैले
त्यहाँ त झन् यस्तो estate हो नि त त्यहाँ त एकदम council वाला ठाउँ हो नि त so like त्यहाँ चाहिँ अब you know अब धेरै नेपालीहरू पनि थिएन. So we would be एकदम you know we would be in a tight group. So हाम्रो चाहिँ मेन चाहिँ के हुन्थ्यो भने अब त्यति बेला अब गोराहरू पनि अब they used to हुन्छ नि they used to be like racist अनि bully गर्ने त्यस्तो जस्तो फेरि हाम्रो चाहिँ अब त्यो racist गोराहरू त्यस्तो जस्तो भेटायो भने हैन like we would try like we would be the ones causing trouble for them. उनीहरूले नै आएर अब त्यस्तो के गर्यो भने चाहिँ we would have to stand up for ourselves हुन्छ नि त्यसले नै that shape me personally to be like हुन्छ नि okay like अब UK मा गएपछि बल्ल मैले racism भनेको बुझेँ नि त I never knew what racism even was and त्यो बुझेपछि like everyone was tightly connected क्या अनि त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ we became अलि like okay like we need to cover our own backs हुन्छ नि आफै नै we need to stand up for ourselves.
It's crazy right Jay like I feel like racism चाहिँ वेस्टमा is more उत्यो यहाँतिर त मान्छेले I don't think like racism भन्ने कुरा त्यस्तो वास्ता गर्दैन जस्तो लाग्छ क्या
छैन नि यहाँ त कहाँ अब साथीहरूलाई नि ए काले मोटे सबै भने it's a nickname.
Yeah, it's like हुन्छ नि अब मुटु भनेर मायाले नि भन्छ नि हैन
उता चाहिँ फेरि अब I didn't know like the first ever word मलाई स्कुलबाट आएको थिएँ अनि स्कुलबाट आएको बेलामा there was this guy that was trying to bully me हैन अब मलाई राम्ररी नै इङ्ग्लिस पनि त्यति बेला बोलेको थिएन भर्खर नेपालबाट आएको and this was in class like म 3 को क्लासमा भएको बेलामा अनि त्यसले he decides to call me Paki and I'm thinking like what does that even mean हैन like अनि मैले चाहिँ घरमा गएर अनि कजनलाई भने नि त like मलाई त खै मलाई ढेकाल्दै थियो प्याकी भन्छ कि हैन and she said like त्यस्तो भन्न दिनुहुन्न भन्नुभयो क्या त्यस्तो भन्न दिनुहुन्न like they hate you अनि मलाई पनि अब मैले के गरेर हुन्छ नि what are they hating me for भने they're just hating you for who you are त्यस्तो भन्न दिनुहुन्न always like let them know भने मलाई रिस उठेर नि फेरि हुन्छ नि अर्को नेक्स्ट टाइम भेट्यो अनि अब I had to sort it out हुन्छ त्यही पनि फेरि सानो भयो होला बिकज लाइक म त अब I grew up in hostel क्या अझै LA को हस्टेलमा हुन्छ नि त्यहाँ त केटाहरू अब मैले पनि आस्टु रिमेम्बर सानो बच्चाहरू भएर पनि होइन हामी एकअर्कालाई हान्ने सुकी कस्तो it was rough क्या दाइलाई थाहा होला नि होइन how LA actually is.
Schools too. Like my school was like almost similar too. होइन अब मजा धुन लाउने त्यो सबै त्यो एउटा त्यो आफ्नै थियो कि त्यो सिनियरहरूले गर्ने त्यो एउटा त्यो रफ ट्रिटमेन्ट भनौँ न होइन
like हाम्रो त त्यही भएर लाइफभरि आफैलाई चाहिँ हुन्छ I've had to
defend yourself.
I've had to fight क्या like I've had to fight like and I realized like if I don't then I'll get bullied. हुन्छ नि म चाहिँ आफ्नै त्यो उसमै it didn't let me like
you kind of go into the defense all the time.
straight up म चाहिँ like भनेर चाहिँ I just never wanted to be bullied like म आफै पनि I don't like being हुन्छ नि told what to do so it was just like त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ I realized okay like if I don't defend myself then you know then people are going to pick on me भनेर क्या तर त्यही माथि त्यसको कन पनि अब त्यस्तै हुन्छ नि त अब सङ्गतहरू त्यस्तैसँग पर्न थाल्छ आफै पनि त्यस्तै बन्न थाल्छ क्या. So you know it was a good and a bad thing but at the same time अलिक अब rough नै भयो थियो क्या तिम्रो त झन् childhood त you were from a very very rough end as well right?
Yeah I was but I guess being somewhere in a rough area I grew up in Junkin Mansion. So it's a very ghetto area where the asylum seekers stay, loads of prostitutions. So in that area, even music was inspired from the area because त्यहाँतिर चाहिँ different मान्छेहरू आउँथ्यो क्या Ghanaians, Nigerians, Pakistani, Indians, like many different ethnicity in one mansion, and the rooms were very small, and like sometimes when you don't, you know, the toilet's not working, you gotta piss out from the window. Toilet no work, so Yeah, it's funny to me. For me personally, I'm very lucky that my mom got me into the whole Bal Vikas thing, the spirituality ma. So I guess thanks to mom that I've not taken a dangerous turn bhanum in life, and because of her, I'm straight. Thanks to my mom.
You look dangerous, though.
Do I?
Yeah.
with the tattoo and the bag, man.
Nah, it's just the extent.
Oh, there you go.
there you go.
Big shout out to Andy.
Yes.
I love you, mom.
I'm a song with auntie. There you go, and there's uncle.
That's my dad.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
He's the gangster.
He's actually a proper gangster. You
I
know?
want my son to say that.
No, he actually was though. That's the thing.
Yeah, he
He was actually a proper bad man.
I'm sure you don't want to say that right now.
Yeah,
But he's a great uncle. Great uncle.
he's a very fun guy.
Yeah.
I think
Beautiful.
I don't have that like Unzani to with that I don't have that kind of emotional conversation. But I think he's happy that I'm not like that. Vanumna.
तिमीले म जोड्छु है त यसमा है एज अ सन होइन त्यो एउटा चाहिँ कनेक्टिङ डट्स आइ म कनेक्टेड विथ माई मम देन माई ड्याड होइन त्यो चाहिँ मेजोरिटीको हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ कि मलाई कतै न कतैबाट होइन लाइक आई डोन्ट नो आइ एम स्योर देयर लाइक ग्रेट ड्याड एन्ड सन रिलेसनसिप्स माइन इज लाइक आइ एम मोर कनेक्टेड टु माई मम त्यो जहिले पनि सुरुदेखि नै त्यस्तै भयो कि वाज इट द सेम फर यु गाइज
Yeah, I think my mom's like my best friend, I'd say.
Yeah, same. मेरो पनि mom चाहिँ no judgment, nothing. I think with my dad, it was a bit of a rough like upbringing. अलिकति हुन्छ नि अब dad पनि he's always been the head of the household. नेपालमा हुँदाखेरि पनि like because he's had so many like हाम्रो dadको साइडमा त there's 10 siblings क्या and he's like the Dai क्या हुन्छ नि out of everyone, he took care of everyone. So I mean म चाहिँ अब I used to get in so much trouble हुन्छ नि I wasn't really the perfect son भनौँ न अनि हाम्रो differences चाहिँ त्यस्तै थियो तर you know we've grown a lot more closer अहिले चाहिँ there's a lot more understanding तर momसँग चाहिँ always like हुन्छ नि I'm a mama's boy and हुन्छ नि like she's always been like a best friend नै and no judgment as well जहिले पनि हुन्छ नि अनि बुझाउनु हुन्छ क्या पिडे पनि अनि पछि त बुझाउनु हुन्छ राम्ररी बुझाउनु हुन्छ क्या so yeah momसँग चाहिँ a lot more closer
Yeah, I think
even like फेरि ऊ चाहिँ मेरो ममको फेरि जहिले भन्नुहुन्छ फेभरेट सन हो भनेर भन्छ क्या
yeah, I'm the guy who does all the housework and all that stuff. So I remember when we were in uni, auntie ko ghरमा गएर I would just help her out because it just felt like
तिमी त सेफ पनि हो नि होइन
I was a graduate chef, yes, but I've not done that for a very long time now.
Don't worry, I'm so hungry.
so am I.
Nice kitchen downstairs, bro.
I used to cook for this guy every tourहरूमा बाहिर घुम्ने बेलामा I'm the head chef in there.
Yeah, he makes some banging food. Not gonna lie, he makes some banging food. That's why we're also like, alright, cool. You like cooking, right? Take it away.
The career doesn't pan out, you know there's a backup.
Oh, 100%.
Yuven chef.
It's hard because at the time I was really into cooking, but then I really love music, yeah? And being a chef is just hectic. I don't think you have time for creativity. It's just no way. So I had to leave the cooking side and had a career change and something that would balance me out a bit more. Because be this my bossy you have to work, you have to pay your taxes, right? So it's just different.
You got to pay your taxes here too. I'm just saying.
Well,
wherever you are, I totally understand. I resonate with both of you guys. Again, momko ma चाहिँ I just wanted to say this earlier that आमा र बाबाले त्यो अल्टिमेट माया दिन्छ कि होइन उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ केही पनि चाहिए हुँदैन क्या हामीबाट कहिले पनि के
unconditional. Yeah.
The older I get now, in my 20s, I was like so bad, such a bad boy. Especially in my teen years.
Yeah.
त्यो एकदम conflicting time हो के अब सबै साथीहरू विदेश जाँदैछ अब आफू जाने कि नजाने होइन आफू even am I qualified enough to go to विदेश त्यो यहाँ बस्नेको चाहिँ त्यो एउटा ठुलो ऊ हो कि 18 वर्ष पुगिसकेपछि at 18 like 16 to 18 and भनौँ न अब त almost up to 20 right right Miss V 20 होइन give or take between 16 to 20 you have to decide के like मेरो future चाहिँ के छ भनेर के म कहाँ जाने भनेर के कि नेपाल बस्ने के त्यो कस्तो conflicting time हो के and when I was growing up it was very conflicting not as conflicting as now because I think the kids now have a more harder time like more tough time but when I was growing up here it was almost not as hard as what's now होइन तर it was very difficult कि सबै साथीहरू बाहिर गइरहेको थियो तिमीहरूको केसमा पनि स्पेसली तिम्रो केसमा तिमीले त साथीहरू थोरै साथीहरू नेपालमा बनायौ तर तिमीलाई यादै छैन होइन किनभने युर टु स्मल हङकङमा केही साथीहरू बनायो तर उनीहरूलाई पनि छोडेर युके जानु पर्यो
हजुर
होइन अब तिमीले युकेमा पनि साथीहरू त छन् तर नेपालमा पनि बनाइरहेछौ सो इट्स लाइक अ वर्ल्ड वाइड कनेक्सन वेब अफ फ्रेन्ड्स इफ आइ एम नट मिस्टेकन
yes
right? And then, like here, I decided to stay in Nepal and do something here, right? So it's like my parents got it so hard, okay? It's so difficult for them to understand what I was going through. But now, as I get older, I'm more in love with my parents. Okay? I think that's the same thing with as you grow older,
100%.
you tend to like be okay with all the things that they probably could not provide. किनभने त्यो circumstancesले गर्दा हुन सक्छ कि they provided enough, but for me as when I was growing up, I always thought that they could have done a better job with me. But now I am realizing that that was the best they did, okay? With what they had.
100%. That's I get that. I get that. उनीहरूको नलेजमा जे थियो they tried their best.
Circumstancesमा पनि
Exactly.
के जे थियो होइन लाइक अघि नै तिमीले भन्दाखेरि त्यो के you had to pee outside the window भनेर के
Yeah.
that was probably the best that you had at that time.
Yeah.
That's what it is. अब सिचुएसनले बनाउँछ नि त मान्छेलाई होइन अब even that's what I always say like अब हामी if we weren't outside होइन अब मेरो मम र ड्याड चाहिँ they didn't go through like आर्मीले गर्दा जानुभएको होइन नि त they actually migrated to the UK.
Teachers, right?
Yeah, just teachers, and then they had to find their own jobs, and then they had to work, and then at the same time, I'm more established by and this is why like I have my knowledge of like R&B or music, so I know I'll be a completely different person if more Nepal and two opportunities that I think like I'm forever grateful as well, at least about. त्यहाँ गएर चाहिँ आफू बन्न पाएँ क्या तर एट द सेम टाइम अब हुन्छ नि अब नेपाल पनि अब ब्याक आएर अब काम सुरु पनि गर्नु पऱ्यो हुन्छ नि यु फाइन्ड योर सेल्फ कमिङ ब्याक हियर बिकज यहाँ पनि देयर इज अ लट अफ अपर्च्युनिटिज होइन इट्स जस्ट अब कनेक्टिङ विथ द राइट पिपल आई गेस तर आई थिङ्क त्यही हो आई थिङ्क इट्स टु डु विथ अब त्यति बेला सिचुएसनमा के छ यु जस्ट मेक द मोस्ट अफ इट हामी पनि द्याट्स व्हाट वी आर डुइङ एट द सेम टाइम होइन वी थिङ्क दिस इज द बेस्ट फर अस भनेर त गरिरहेछ नि त
नभए त होइन why would you do what you're doing now, right?
Exactly.
Who inspiration चाहिँ चाहिँदो रहेछ कि होइन लाइक अघि न तिमीले भनिरहेको बेलामा मैले सोचिरहेको थिएँ कि लाइक क्रिएटिभ लाइक लेट्स से I've had so many chefs here होइन there's a good set of friends that I have now who own a restaurant called Tusa in Nepal, TUSA, Tusa in Bhaktapur. Some of them were in Dubai, and then somebody was in Dubai, somebody was in, and then they moved to Australia, Nepali guys, and then they're so creative, and then they opened a restaurant in Nepal, Nepal फर्केर आएर उनीहरूले यस्तो beautiful fine dine restaurant छ उनीहरूको होइन टुसा भन्ने होइन like they showcase their creativity here, right? Like this is their thing, होइन just open any one of them. त्यो माथिको होइन second one गर तपाईँ first one. That's these are the guys, I know.
Right.
It's so passionate. They passionately do it. Okay, huncha ni. I'm sure when you were like in the kitchen, huncha ni, हैन तिमीलाई कतै न कतै चाहिँ लागिरहेको थियो कि okay, this is not for me, right? I want to pursue music, huncha ni. त्यो risk लिन like to leave a career or something that you wanted to do, but you were more passionate about music, right? So to leave that, okay. To leave everything and follow music. What inspired you to do that?
I think what inspired me, I'm not going to lie, I don't know, how do I say this, man? Like, when I met Jay, I would say, when I met Jay, Elijah, everyone else from your circle, it just made me feel at home. There was a safe space, because मलाई साथी बनाउनु कस्तो गाह्रो भएको थियो क्या being in the cooking field at the time people were so rough inside. It's hectic huncha ni.
Sure.
At that time त्यो पालोमा Asian guy हुनु and you're like what, like 17, 16, 19 huncha ni. I was growing 4-year chef गरेको. It just kept pushing me down mentally अलिकति
सक्दै सकेन
क्या. It was so hard because like cooking at home and cooking in the kitchen is different.
I'm sure.
You get some crazy the customer sometimes and then you just wonder. I never complain about these things, but these people are complaining. They're paying or a service dinu parne. it just fucks you up at one point, and you don't enjoy it. When it starts becoming like work, you really don't enjoy it, क्या? You know what I mean?
I know. काम हुन थालेपछि चाहिँ हैन र मेरो सेयिङ चाहिँ हैन पानी जब टाउको भन्दा माथि पुग्छ नि हैन त्यतिखेर चाहिँ you need to quit जस्तो लाग्छ के मलाई. When the water is above your head, के like the water comes till here, you're still working, you're still grinding, right? But once it crosses it, for me personally, and I realize that okay, this is not for me, I'll just leave it.
Do you know this? Like, this is how I feel all the time. Like, more whenever I do chef, I don't get that release, ke? You know, that release, creative release, ke? Whenever I do music, of course, the creative side is the most best part. But people don't understand the legwork, the cameras, the paisa finances, because it was just 4 of us at the time.
Planning.
Exactly. But even after doing all that planning and when the end result comes, they were release huncha ni. Wow, we did this. God damn, I'm proud of this work. Chef ma chahi testo thiena kya. You do something, good job pani bhandaina kya.
Oh, harsh bhayo.
Harsh huncha kya ekdam. And I used to work with like a couple of chefs huncha ni. Euta tart huncha. त्यो टार्टमा ज्याम हाल्नु पर्ने क्या मलाई राम्ररी नै हाल्नु आउँदैन थियो क्या अरू सेफहरू जस्तो अनि एभ्री टाइम अलिअलि स्लिप हुनु बित्तिकै मलाई सेफले डु यु वाइप योर अस लाइक दिस भन्थ्यो क्या मलाई एभ्री टाइम इट वाज ब्रुटल सो ब्रुटल टु द पोइन्ट क्या समटाइम्स इभन द रेस थिङ इज थ्रोन इन देयर एज वेल क्या त्यस्तो हुन्छ क्या सो इट्स यु हेभ टु बी भेरी टफ क्या यु हेभ टु बी यु कान्ट बी लाइक अहिले त मान्छेहरूले या वास्ता गर्छ नि पहिला त वेन आई वाज देयर 1918 ना it was just casual. It's normal. People say these shit, and you have to be tough. It's cutthroat.
You're a chef, son. You get it? Ekdam famous. What's that guy's name? I'm sure he's Gordon Ramsay. I'm sure. It's really that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gordon, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There are some really wonderful chefs out there.
Like I saw you. I showed you guys, isn't it? Like Tusa guys, isn't it? I love these guys. They've decided to come back to Nepal, start a restaurant here, a fine dine. I know, man. You guys should go. Like I'll set a table for you guys. You guys will lose your mind.
Definitely.
It's something else. Like and experience something like this anywhere in Nepal. Okay?
I'd love to go. I love food. I love eating food, but I don't think I'll be in the
kitchen
anymore, man. It's wild.
You'll be in the home kitchen.
Yeah.
Do you know how they used to train us? So like यस्तो हुन्थ्यो क्या हाम्रो probation हुन्छ नि त 3 महिनाको लागि. So at the time मैले I figured this out myself. So the head chef ले चाहिँ के भन्दो रहेछ टिमलाई put as much as pressure as you can on this guy for 3 months and let's see if he quits भनेर क्या त्यस्तो गर्थ्यो to train you up and make you strong.
Juice you out, yeah. Squeeze you.
Squeeze the shit out of me, man.
They're more rough in the kitchen than school, eh?
Bro, man.
Bro.
There's this one thing I know that okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is once in the UK, and I never felt a little bit like intimidated. I know that actually I got intimidated. I stayed there for a couple of months. I know.
Yeah.
I was going from point A to point B. Point A to point B, I was walking. I know. On that, basically, it was like winter time. I know. I think it was December. I think I was going inside a tunnel. Okay. कसरी भन्नु म यो exactly from a parking tunnel and त्यसपछि घर उतातिर छ के हैन I looked back twice के just in case कोही छ कि भनेर के हैन यो खासै हुँदैन के यो हैन यो कहिले भएको छैन के त्यो डिम लाइट छ हैन अनि त्यसपछि म फर्केर हेरेँ कि मैले 2 चोटि हेरेँ के मैले हैन किनभने त्यो खोइ किन त्यो अहिले I still have तिमीले अघि किन त्यो I had that feeling that somebody was behind के अनि UK is not known for like heinous crimes को लागि UK is not known के I don't know हैन तर त्यो pickpocket अथवा के भन्छ त्यसलाई looting त त्यो त छ नि त त्यो त संसारमा जहाँ पनि छ हैन I still remember that अघि तिमीले भनेर मलाई I was just like man I look behind I still have that memory in my mind.
Just looking back and seeing if someone will mug you or
somebody's gonna what was that term mug.
Dai, you're more safer in the countryside being alone with the animals than like in the city के मेरो अस्ति भर्खरै almost फोन चोर्दिएको नि आउनु भन्दा अगाडि मान्छेहरु कहिले मेरै अगाडि चोर्दिएको
फोनको चाहिँ अहिले वाइल्ड छोडिरहेछ अहिले स्पेशली नाउ युकेमा चाहिँ के गर्छ भने चाहिँ उनीहरू चाहिँ पार्ट्स बेच्दो रहेछ क्या सो इट्स नट एक्चुअली टु डु विथ लाइक फोन लियो अनि त्यहाँबाट तिनीहरू फोन नै बेच्ने होइन क्या इट्स द चिप्स द्याट कम विदिन सो देयर इज नो पोइन्ट त्यो चाहिँ अब के गर्छ भने उनीहरू चाहिँ त्यो बल्गेरिया त्यहाँतिर नट बल्गेरिया समवेयर विदिन युरोप त्यहाँबाट जान्छ नि त्यहाँदेखि चाइनामा बेच्छ क्या त्यो चाहिँ त्योहरू वाइल्ड अहिले त्यो भइरहेछ क्या अहिले त स्पेसली नाउ द सर्च इज लाइक अति माथि छ
somebody shared that story के भएको थियो खास त्यो दिन के भएको थियो भने कसैले कसैले केही न केही सेयर गरेको थियो मसँग हैन अनि त्यसपछि त्यो त इनग्रेन त बसिहाल्छ in your brain it's ingrained right
Yeah.
and then I go out so म वर्कआउट गर्न गएको थिएँ कि सो मैले त्यो मेम्बरसिप ल्याएको थिएँ कि 24 like a week membership to 24-hour gym थियो कि एउटा I don't want to say exactly where के हैन there's a 24-hour gym that I had taken membership of and I went to the gym and then I walked to the gym and then I was coming back home हैन अनि त्यतिखेर चाहिँ ठ्याक्कै त्यो एउटा त्यो तिम्रो कसरी हुन्छ त्यो के भन्छ त्यसलाई त्यो मलाई एक्ज्याक्टली थाहा छैन पार्किङ लटबाट हिँड्दै हिँड्दै फर्किरहेको बेलामा त्यो टनल जस्तो हुन्छ कि टनल चाहिँ होइन त्यो माथि चाहिँ द रोड इज अन टप एन्ड देन
सबवे मुनितिर
सबै आई डोन्ट नो वाट इट वाज होइन बट त्यति समथिङ लाइक द्याट आई एम लुकिङ ब्याक के ट्वाइस के होइन आई स्टिल हेभ द्याट मेमोरी के हुन्छ नि लाइक एम आई गोना गेट मग टुडे
it's good you're aware
Yeah.
you have to be आजकल मान्छेले हेडफोन लगाएर हिँड्छ स्वाट चोरिन्छ फोनै थाहा हुँदैन लन्डन इट्स कमन क्या एकदम
यस्तो कमन छ लन्डन लाइक you're right about the whole city and countryside
Yeah.
countrysideमा चाहिँ अब especially up north गोराहरू छ चाहिँ they're actually really nice like हुन्छ राम्रो छ क्या
I went to this place called Abbey Moor in Scotland, Edinburgh. होइन अब that's Scotland, I believe. होइन love that place, man.
yeah that's what I'm saying like के अरे up north चाहिँ is beautiful त्यहाँ चाहिँ like it's a lot more अलि युकेको अब कल्चरहरू यस्तो बुझ्छ नि त अलि लन्डनमा चाहिँ everyone is there and everyone's congested त्यस्तो जस्तो भएर चाहिँ यो whole mugging stabbing यस्तो चाहिँ सबै हुन्छ क्या that's why it's like it's a bit dangerous like it depends on कुन चाहिँ area जानु भयो भने होइन अब if you go let's say like West London जानु भयो भने तपाईँ चेल्सीहरू गयो भने चाहिँ you're a lot more safer because it's posh त्यस्तो छ नि त तर if you go like अब let's say like Brixton or something and South London
oh my lord
brother like त्यहाँ जानु भयो भने चाहिँ yeah like त्यहाँ चाहिँ you gotta be careful त्यहाँ चाहिँ we're not going to blame you if you're going to look back at it त्यहाँ चाहिँ हेर्नै पर्छ हेर्नुपर्ने होइन कि फोनलाई यसो सेल्फीमा राख्नु हिँड्दै गर्नु त्यहाँ नि देख्छ पछाडि
So Stromzyले जे भनेको छ it's all true.
South London yeah South London is great for like musiciansहरू यसो लिङ्क गर्नु के गर्नु होइन तर you gotta watch your back त्यहाँ चाहिँ त्यहाँ चाहिँ that's another end
they're gonna G-check you
Yeah. What's a G-check?
G-check भनेको चाहिँ is basically someone running up to you and saying like what you got in your pockets भनेको जस्तो क्या G-check भनेको चाहिँ checking what's in your pockets and then if you got your phone this is भने you're gonna have to give it up otherwise हुन्छ नि अब you can't give up your life for a phone होइन so you might as well just give up your phone त्यो चाहिँ that's G-checking so लन्डनमा चाहिँ North London is okay त्यहाँ चाहिँ is a lot more family based होइन north east so East London चाहिँ is a lot more के अरे I would say more creatives त्यहाँ पनि still अलिकति केयरफुल हुनुपर्छ तर east चाहिँ त्यही हो Westमा चाहिँ is a bit more posh South चाहिँ is South चाहिँ you gotta be careful man त्यहाँ चाहिँ so that's where you watch your back yeah.
I was initially from London West London
yeah
but then I moved to Farnborough much better
yeah.
I like peace
More relaxed एउटा ठाउँ थियो कि होइन अस्ति भर्खर यसको बारेमा कुरा गर्दै there's this so I was in this city called this state called Puerto Rico okay US मा we were all partying and it's such a beautiful place eh? If you guys ever go to the US go to Puerto Rico
Right.
Go to Puerto Rico eh? It's an amazing place होइन amazing beachहरू यस्तो राम्रो the party scene the vibe हुन्छ नि होइन Caribbean हुन्छ नि होइन like such an amazing vibe होइन like the events the party the whole thing is amazing होइन but everybody said when you go out and partying don't go out to this place called La Parla ठाउँको नाम चाहिँ ला पर्ला होइन गुगल दिस अप ल अनि त अब अभियसली म त अरू साथीहरूसँग थिएँ होइन त्यहीँको साथीहरूसँग थिएँ होइन सो इट वाज ओके होइन तर ला पर्ला चाहिँ नजा है भनेर मलाई सबैजनाले पहिल्यै के हुन्छ नि अब त पार्टी साटी गर्दै अब रात बित्दै जान्छ होइन एज द इभिनिङ प्रोग्रेसेस अब आफ्टर अ फ्यु ड्रिङ्क्स यु वान्ट टु पार्टी सम मोर एन्ड अभियसली यु गोट गो एन्ड अप places that you shouldn't go as a like you're not from around they know okay that you're not from here okay like the town हुँदो रहेछ के हैन अनि लापर्ला चाहिँ नजा भनेर भन्थ्यो के हैन if you guys ever go to Puerto Rico हैन don't ever go into La Parla like next time I have to be slightly west alikati it's such a beautiful that's good that's a neighborhood okay La Parla भन्ने हैन
that's beautiful
it's such a beautiful place I really wanted to hang out but they said just check back के अरे के भन्छ G checks हैन just look back
look back check your back
every 5 minutes If someone's stalking you.
लापरवाही
But Puerto Rico चाहिँ जानुपर्छ. It's such
Yeah.
a like I suggest you guys to go like when you travel you experience so much about their culture,
Yeah.
about their music as well. Do you guys do that, like insert a little bit of music
Always.
from here and there?
म चाहिँ
Always.
I've done trips besides my tours. Mostly, I think I went to Hawaii recently.
Oh,
Expensive.
very, I know.
God damn, man, I've never been so drained in my life. I had to look at my bank account every fucking like day, man. I was like, damn. एउटा coconut water को $20 दाइ.
I know.
$20 bloody dollars.
मेरो कोकोनट कहाँ छ? हवाईको कोकोनट बाइ द वे यहाँ राखेको छैन? कहाँ छ? तल लिएर आऊ न कोकोनट.
त्यहाँको अनि everything is so, I don't know. I went to Kauai and this place एउटा Jurassic Falls भन्ने थाहा छ? Yeah, so I went there. Trip दामी थियो अलिकति.
Kauai Park.
Kauai Park, yes.
ATV गर्यो?
ATV चाहिँ गर्नु पाएन दाइ. अलिकति बजेटमा थिएन. तर एउटा ट्रिपको लागि मलाई $400 लाग्यो क्या. It was hella expensive. But I would say I learned a lot about myself in that trip. The more you travel, I feel like you understand yourself even more. So I think like traveling is something that everyone should do. It's good.
Yeah, I think tourले गर्दा नै म चाहिँ personally चाहिँ म tourले गर्दा नै I travel a lot. Usually I'll be working. तर tourमा चाहिँ I learned so much about music. Especially म Cali गएको बेलामा. My ex was from Cali at one point, होइन. अनि so I'll be going back to the States time to time again. अनि Caliकै एउटा sound छ भनेर म त्यहाँ नि बुझेँ क्या. न्युयोर्कमा गएको बेलामा यहाँको एउटा साउन्ड छ. अनि सी वाज फेरि ओरिजिनली चाहिँ फेरि अस्टिन टेक्ससमा बस्थेँ क्या. सो टेक्ससको सिन पनि पुरा बुझेँ.
अस्टिनको त बवाल छ नि.
यस्तो बवाल छ दाइ. एन्ड त्यही माथि इट्स लाइक अ रिच एरिया. अनि रिच एरियामा पनि एट द सेम टाइम लाइक के अरे अनि उनीहरूले पनि एउटा कल्चर रहेछ क्या. उनीहरूको कल्चरमा अनि त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ फुडहरू एभ्रिथिङ वाइज त्यसले नै मलाई इन्सपायर गर्यो क्या. त्यसले गर्दा नै मेरो साउन्ड पनि अलिअलि चेन्ज हुन थाल्यो. एन्ड देन हाउ क्यान आई मेक इट मोर अथेन्टिक भनेर क्या. इभन अब म यहाँ अब नेपालमै आएर त मैले कति सिकिरहेको छु. हुन्छ नि अब यहाँ गीतहरू के चलिरहेछ होइन, कसरी के गर्ने भनेर. हामीले इन्डियाको टुर गर्ने बेलामा होइन, इन्डियामा अब कहाँबाट हामी हैदराबाद पुग्यो होइन, हैदराबादमा सो गरेको बेलामा लाइक यिनीहरूलाई यस्तो म्युजिक मन पर्दो रहेछ भनेर चाहिँ आई थिङ्क you got to be a sponge as an artist and take things in to be the best outcome for yourself. I feel like if congested bhera एउटै भएर बस्यो भने चाहिँ I don't think like आफ्नो style त बन्छ तर it's not going to be you're not going to grow.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a lot to your states or सबै जहाँ जहाँ travel गरेको because हुन्छ त्यसले नै अब यो म्युजिकहरू authenticity निकाल्छ क्या. अब
I've been listening to this guy के होइन, Suraj उसको stage name Hanuman kind हो के.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you can make it के. It doesn't matter where you come from.
Yeah.
होइन. And now अहिले टिकटकमा अथवा कुनै भिडियोमा कसैको त्यो हुन्छ नि के अलिकति फास्टर केही न केही भिडियो छ भने there is his song के.
Yeah, bro, that song blew up like crazy.
There you go, that's the
I
guy.
know.
हुन्छ नि.
So हाम्रो साथी that we're working with right now, producer के AKG भन्ने छ क्या. That's actually a good friend of his.
ऊ नेपाल आएको थियो नि. He came for event Grasslandsमा आएको थियो के अरे होइन, Grasslands हो कि I completely forgot, but there's an event that he was here a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I know. He's been doing this for a while. Like music पनि गरिरहेको रहेछ. But this चाहिँ for some reason यो big dogs say like it just blew up. Like हामी नै युकेमा भएको बेलामा every single video was यही त्यो wait a minute त्यही मात्र क्या. जेमा पनि anyone put in their stuff हुन्छ नि आफ्नो भिडियो बनाउन साथ यही म्युजिक हुन्छ. It got to a point where it was like ल यो त डेन्जर यही बजाउँ
बबालै छ नि यो गीत त.
है.
बब्बालै छ नि यो त. यो त तिमीहरूले साँच्चीकै रियल लाइफमा यो हेरेछ यो मौतका कुवा.
मैले रियल लाइफमा हेरेछ नि दाइ.
मौतका कुवा हेरेछ होइन.
So where is this? Do you know?
This I don't know where they filmed it. तर नेपालमा पनि हुन्छ नि यो. सो कस्तो हुन्छ भने चाहिँ
दाइ what's मौत भनेको death
डेथका कुवा होइन, कुवा होइन. So this is a well, death well होइन. So they create, man, I've seen it with my own eyes होइन. यस्तो क्रेजी हुन्छ के. सो अब कसले बनाउँछ चाहिँ मलाई थाहा छैन होइन. तर यो सर्कसहरूमा जेनरली भइरहेको हुन्छ अथवा जहाँ चाहिँ भनौँ न नेपालको भन्छु है म होइन. म फर्स्ट टाइम कहाँ हेरेर चाहिँ मलाई यो आई डोन्ट रिमेम्बर दिस. आई वाज भेरी स्मल होइन. माई ड्याड टुक मी होइन. तर रियली के बाइकमा अब त्यतिखेर RX 100 भन्ने बाइक हुन्थ्यो कि नेपालमा होइन. अनि 100cc को motorcycle, and this guy just starts the bike. Wah गर्दै सिधै उसले बाइक पहिला तल त्यही त्यो तल घुमाउँछ होइन अनि त्यसपछि उसले स्वाट बाइक माथि लान्छ के अनि imagine this, the bike is rolling here and you're on top of it just looking at them. And I still remember my dad gave me like 20 rupees or 50 rupees or whatever it was, and 10, 20 got you, and you just point it out, and the guy grabs it from your hand.
Yo, that's mad.
Exactly what he's shown. It's stop this, pause this, man. So all these guys, I'm sure if they do this, like huge respect to these guys because this is insane. To real life, man, it's so dangerous.
Of course, you're driving sideways, bro. Like, how is that even possible? Wall पनि सिधै छ क्या
almost सिधै हुन्छ हैन यस्तो अलिकति curved हुन्छ हैन you have to experience it.
Damn.
I don't know if you कता गर्छ थाहा छ, but I was so young. I don't know why my father took me. No, my father didn't take me. My uncle took me.
Okay.
Oh, now uncleहरू हुन्छ नि क्या इन भनेर हैन.
The cool uncle.
Oh, uncleले लग्यो.
I wish I had more cool uncle, man.
Is there a place here then?
मौतका कुवा छ र मौतका कुवा भन्छ के अरे यसलाई हैन, but I don't know what it's called in Nepali.
That's going to be in the bucket list now.
That's what I'm saying. Because, bro, like, you would love to.
Your kids, I'm gonna take them to Moutka Kua.
You're going to be the cool uncle.
So, Uncle Sanjay.
We'll shake on that.
Well, anyways, like imagine this song, like it took over. You never know when your song can take over the world.
हाम्रो नि त्यही भएको हो नि त अब टाइम छैन भने खासै त्यही भएको त we didn't even know that was going to blow up. That was literally, we made that song as यतिकै as a joke.
2015 कि 2016 को गीत हो, टाइम छैन
16 होला है कि 17
होइन मलाई नि थाहा भएन हेर्नु पर्यो अरे.
I think it was around it was 5
Don't worry,
6 years.
हामी हेर्छौँ. We'll find it.
There you go. So it was 6 years ago. So what's the maths in that?
So basically like
So
18. Yeah, give or take 18.
Yeah. 2018.
When did they release it? They go to more? Yeah, 2018. Sorry, my bad. 2018. Okay. So tell us about the song.
This song, you want to go ahead? Or?
So how we started it off was, I think Jay had a beat and all I was saying just kina time छैन भन्दै मैले गाइरहेको थिएँ क्या. And then it just built up from there. And then it didn't take long to finish the song, to be honest.
हामीले चाहिँ खासै we genuinely like हाम्रो अब त्यति बेला हैन हाम्रो एक्सेससँग like we had a little trouble हैन and the trouble भन्दा नि it was just had a little tiff हैन अनि त्यही माथि like बरु एउटा टपिक चाहियो let's just अब एउटा गीत बनाऊँ हैन पुरा अब बिचकेको त्यसोको बारेमा हुन्छ नि मलाई पनि आफै अब मलाई I didn't used to make नेपाली गीतहरू र आफू पर्सनली चाहिँ मलाई आफू I was cringy हुन्छ नि लाइक नेपालीमा गाएको गीत अलि कस्तो के हो सुन्ने हैन त्यो
It was foreign for you, Nita.
it was so foreign for me back then. Like अहिले पो नेपालीहरु गर्छ नि त त्यति बेला चाहिँ मलाई I was like I don't think it suits me हुन्छ म गर्दिन त भन्थे यो चाहिँ ल ठिकै छ गर्दिम भने लास्टमा गरेको हामीले यतिकै निकाले भिडियो पनि गर्दियो and we enjoyed it.
You forgot the part where we had 2 songs. Which one we wanted to release? So one was with Yodda, isn't it?
Yeah.
So one was with Yodda and one was with me.
Yeah.
So at the time when we
Okay, Harpal.
It was another song that's actually never going to be released.
Yeah. Well, एउटा गीत थियो मसँग बस्न भन्ने त्यो चाहिँ तर is pretty outdated now anyway. So तर त्यो चाहिँ दुईटा त्यो गीत चाहिँ थियो अनि उ र म चाहिँ बरु I think एउटा नेपाली गीत चाहिँ यो गरौँ भने कि अनि उसको र मेरो मात्र एउटा ट्र्याक चाहिँ भएको थिएन. I mean हामीले कोल्याब त गरिरहेको थियो तर we were like बरु एउटा चाहिँ गरौँ न हैन त्यति बेला हाम्रो पनि नाम पनि बढ्दै गएको थियो नि त we were just getting into that. अनि लास्टमा we just organized the shoot and guess the budget of the shoot. Like let's do video near that. What do you reckon? Like you'd say like roughly we spent, because we did spend peas. I know this was money to spend the buyer. The कतिको जस्तो देख्छ होला ल.
त्यो पैसा त see I'm not good in maths हैन. I'm really bad in maths हैन.
Just hypothetically.
You guys barely spent any money in it.
But what does it look like as well? Yeah.
I don't know. For that time, I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like a couple of lakhs.
We spent £300.
50,000 रुपैयाँ.
Right.
300 pounds.
This is which
You book त्यो room book गर्नलाई?
The whole thing, shoot, खिच्ने edit सबै चीज क्या. Edit त आफै नै अब हात राखेको थियो. 300 yeah 50,000
we were
right?
hustling around, just talking to people and stuff. I think all
Yeah.
we did was just try to talk to people, find our connections. At the time, I think के भन्नु आँटेको थिएँ र मैले भुलेँ.
Nah, so अहिले त अब because the reason I brought that up is because अहिले त हाम्रो बजेटहरू हेऱ्यो भने it's always like minimum 2-3 lakhs त हुन्छ नि त एउटा proper music video को लागि. अनि for the fact that like we made our money back like literally I think within a day क्या हुन्छ नि किनभने this just blew up in it.
This put you
Yeah.
up in the map, होइन? Did you guys expect it to be this crazy?
Nah.
Everybody was humming this song. I played it on the radio. I remember that.
Yeah, no, that's the crazy part because we never intentionally हामीले चाहिँ यो blow up हुन्छ भनेर गरेको थिएन क्या. We just thought like okay, एउटा अलि pop sound छ, pop R&B type को sound छ होइन. Let's introduce that to Nepal. And we didn't even know like यो resonate चाहिँ हुन्छ भनेर. तर all we said was like हामी चाहिँ let's be true to ourselves. Let's be real हुन्छ नि. We're not gonna try doing like अब पुरा I think guitar बजाएर उसै like there's people that is already good in that field. अनि त्यसमै छ नगरौँ हामी चाहिँ जे हो त्यही हो. Like we'll just do this, we'll do our part.
कहाँ खिचेको गीत?
So this was Kingston University को उस हो क्या यो चाहिँ accommodation yeah.
It's like a building. मुनितिर चाहिँ you have your play area हुन्छ. So that's where we shot.
सबै साथीहरू
सब केटाहरू उसेगा पनि छ पछाडि
देखेँ मैले.
Jamesहरू.
त्यति बेला चाहिँ यो कन्सेप्ट पनि यत्तिकै बनेको थियो क्या we're like होइन अब खासै यो पज एन्ड प्लेवाला त खासै विशालले दिएको थियो नि त के त नि
Yeah.
हाम्रो बेस्ट भन्ने एउटा साथी छ क्या उसले चाहिँ बरु यु टोकिङ अबाउट टाइम तर why don't you do like अलि maybe play around the click भन्ने फिल्म हेर्छ भनेर भने I was like oh yeah that's a good concept भनेर भने and then it was easy to do क्या त्यही माथि अब त्यति बेला त्यो mannequin challenge पनि बसिरहेको थियो नि त so that's why everyone's
why you
actually
guys- yeah.
So we have the remote over there. We keep pausing the remote.
yeah
Pause and play.
No, I remember this song. This was like the top video of the time.
we didn't even know we weren't even like हुन्छ नि त्यहाँदेखि चाहिँ expectationsहरू भयो थियो नि त
तिमीहरूले रिलिज गर्यो अनि त्यसपछि छोडिदियो अनि त्यसपछि अनि we went to sleep.
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
morning you wake up.
bro like
आइरहेको छ कमेन्ट्सहरू. We're like what the hell is going on?
त्यति बेला you know like अब त्यो मेसेज रिक्वेस्टहरूको उसहरू थिएन नि त चलन थिएन नि त अनि मेसेज रिक्वेस्टहरूको त्यस्तो चलन थिएन अनि त्यति बेला त सिधै डिएमको मात्रै थियो नि त होइन लाइक इन्स्टाग्राममा माई इन्स्टाग्राम फ्रोज क्या एकछिनको लागि
Blew up.
it blew up तर मेसेज रिक्वेस्टहरू टन्नै थियो क्या सेयर गरेको उसहरू ट्याग गरेको and then it froze and इन्स्टाग्रामले चाहिँ they thought my account was getting spammed क्या cause वात्तै भयो नि त and I was thinking मलाई पनि लगइन पनि गर्न त्यो गाह्रो भएको त्यस्तो भयो नि त and then I was thinking like के हो हुन्छ नि लाइक यो त साँच्चीकै हो कि के भएको भन्यो and then हामीलाई पनि डिसबिलिफमा क्या like we were just thinking like अब एकछिन हुन्छ होला यति नै होला भन्दा it got into trending अनि it was on 3 कि 2
Yeah, I think
trending man.
yeah the highest we reached was 2.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think we couldn't beat Logdori.
yeah त्यति बेला लोकदेरी थियो नि त
Logdori थियो अनि
Yeah, man.
yeah, the algorithm was all over the place, I'd say, but it was hard at the time. That like when we did this song, there was I would say धेरै नै थियो अलिअलि who didn't understand the song, yeah, the idea of it and what we had in our mind. So to some people it was more like this doesn't make sense. You know, it from अहिले चाहिँ मेरो पर्सपेक्टिभ चाहिँ कस्तो छ भने it doesn't matter if the music is wrong or right लाग्छ मलाई. I feel like it needs to be wrong. It needs to be different लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ. So we don't want to अहिले हाम्रो main problem चाहिँ I feel like people want this again, yeah. People want this kind of vibe, but we're changing as musicians and we want to try different things. अनि अहिले it's a little bit left and right, I would say.
Yeah, we're grown up. I think more already grown up image. I would say. I think like our life when is different now. We can't try and have the same thunder strike again and at the same place. They were all let's say about what all let's say for yourself. Say it's for you. As long as you're happy doing making what you want.
Yeah. I wasn't even serious about music at the time, Dai. This too serious one thing. Like I just loved being a part of it because these guys made me feel like home. And I think just a few years back, bolla naam change गरेर अहिले अलिक serious हुन थालेको छु more. I'm more serious. I know what I want. At the time when the whole messaging thing blew up, I was like concerned. I had to deactivate my account. It was so foreign to me to have like my phone buzzing constantly. हुन्छ नि phone हेरिराख्ने त्यस्तो त We didn't have that kind of thing back in the days. Now social media is like pretty much part of your life. Your device is a part of you, Zani. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's your organ, isn't it?
Yeah, it's part of your organ now. I can't live without my phone. I have to communicate, work, manage my money. Like, everything is your phone. This is you, pretty much. This is the AI integrated in you. It's crazy.
So basically now when you think हुन्छ नि हैन यसो फर्केर हेर्दाखेरि के 2000s मा 2010 पछि भनौं न हैन when you were pursuing music relentlessly हैन अब नेपालीमा हुन सक्ला अरु कुनै भाषामा हुन सक्ला all of a sudden you have a song that's like it just blows up.
Yeah.
And now 6 years later do you feel the pressure to go ahead and give another like super hit like this?
I think there is still that pressure. I would say, yeah, because I mean, it means like we are trying, but it's just trying to not implement the same sound. Yeah, हुन्छ नि अब त्यो टाइमसँग जस्तै बनाउने खोजेर पनि भयो भने अब maybe like मार्कलाई हुन्छ तर it's like आफैलाई त्यो चित्तै नबुझ्ने क्या हुन्छ नि अब like त्यही भएर अहिले चाहिँ त्यो pressure चाहिँ I don't think that's ever going to leave for an artist. हुन्छ नि अब because at the end of the day that's your career, होइन you always got to do something better. न त आफ्नो मार्केट पनि डाउनै जान्छ. So हामीले अब गीत बनाउँदा चाहिँ we still give it our best regardless of what song it is. It's never like a यसलाई चाहिँ हामी filler type को बनाइदिम. There's always like an inspiration and a motive on why like we made that song. Like each and every song that we put out, but it's up to the audience at the end of the day. You blow up because like हामी यहाँ आएको बेलामा पनि अब there's a lot of people हुन्छ नि कसले भन्छ के त हामीलाई के अरे like अलि नेपाली चाहिँ तिमीले नेपालमा फोकस गर्ने हो भने चाहिँ हैन have more Nepali lyrics, have more हुन्छ नि अलि speak more this अलि यहाँको market understand गर भनेर. But then also like I feel like it's like you can't lose your style. I know, not only that, it's going to be different.
This will suck you. Once you start replicating to
exactly. Then that's when it starts becoming work.
Yeah, it just doesn't become fun anymore. Like the whole point of music is to be creative and different, be you.
Yeah.
But I would never ever like try to do something that someone's already doing, and that just kills the whole vibe and your persona. Yeah.
There's a favorite quote by one of my favorite rappers. Okay, you know? His name is Divine. I don't know if you guys.
Oh yeah, Divine. Yeah.
Divine said, "Pray, trust, and just wait." हैन प्रार्थना गर्नु पर्यो हैन विश्वास राख्नु पर्यो र पर्खिनु पर्यो के त्यो हुन्छ के तर अब त्यो तीनटै छैन भने त्यो अब कुर्नै सक्दैन भने त हुँदैन नि. But you have to be real to yourself, man. You only get one life, you know. You have to be real to yourself. You cannot forget your roots. अब जे भए पनि you're raised in the UK. Like you're never like, don't take me wrong, I'm not saying it in a bad way, you'll never be able to go ahead and do what other friends do here.
Exactly.
Because that's your style.
Yeah.
र उनीहरुको स्टाइल यो हुन्छ नि अब त्यो त हुँदैन के. You have to be true to yourself हुन्छ नि and true to your music and the kind of style that you have.
I feel like me and Jay, we're more than happy to take opinions, but we will pick and choose what works for us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. There you go, like you got your Aries in you, innit? Head straight. Oh, I got my Leo in me.
Advices come for free, okay? Like you were saying. Advice to जसले पनि फ्रीमा दिन्छ उतै बाटोमा हिँड्दा मान्छे नि advice फ्रीमा दिन्छ नि ए भाइ किन यस्तो गरे दाइ किन यस्तो गरे भनेर हैन तर it depends upon you if you want to take that advice or not.
There's no right and wrong in anything. Music मा पनि you don't know next गीत कस्तो हुन्छ के थाहा maybe rap सिधै अर्को आउला नि. You never know हुन्छ नि.
Yeah.
You never ever know what's gonna happen. You never know what will make you popular. I didn't know Time Chaina would make me popular. म त तर्सेर घरमा बसिरहेको थिएँ. I didn't even want to go out हुन्छ नि. God damn, like यहाँ नेपालमा आउँदाखेरि त फोन बस भएर so foreign to me दाइ. So foreign to me.
Yeah.
He knows like म होटलमा locked up भएर बस्थेँ क्या. I just couldn't handle it क्या.
Yeah. He was a lot more introverted back then.
I was not ready to speak to people. I feel like some people might have taken it the wrong way. But I just couldn't be myself around so many people. But after doing the tours, getting to know myself a little bit more, how I can communicate with the audience, now I'm more open. I don't care, yeah. But before, I cared too much about what people thought about me. So
you started reading the comments?
I did. That was the most messed up part.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Some people call me some messed up stuff, but you know what? That's calm. They made me stronger.
Well, I've had to deal with all of this my whole life in it. So it's like it was common part of the bad like this one say. But I think we've kind of switched more. Like I've gone a bit more introverted ever since COVID. म चाहिँ आई जस्ट लाइक आफ्नै केटाहरू हुन्छ नि धेरै त्यो बाहिर त जानु मन लाग्छ तर अभियसली आफ्नै केटाहरूसँग धेरै नि त्यो मिसिन त होइन
तर इट्स क्रेजी राइट पहिला कमेन्ट पढ्थ्यो अब अहिले कमेन्ट पढ्दाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई मान्छेले भनेको कुरा हाँस उठ्दो लाग्छ क्या हाँस्नु मन लाग्छ कि यसले यस्तो भनेको
बाहिर लाग्छ क्या
आफू कहिले पनि पूर्ण हुँदैन कि पर्फेक्ट त कहिले पनि हुँदैन नि तर वास्तविकता आफू रियल चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ कि त्यो म आफू जे हो त्यो त हुनु पर्यो नि पूर्ण त त्यो पर्फेक्ट त हुँदैन कि होइन त्यो पर्फेक्सन खोज्दा खोज्दै लाइक आवर हेयर इज गन इदर फल ओर बी ग्रे होइन एन्ड देन विल गो अवे राइट बट विल नेभर बी पर्फेक्ट डोन्ट रिड comments man read the comments you lose your mind
फेरि be perfection भनेको यो नै एउटा it's an actual it's just an opinion क्या because our let's say like our तपाईँको definition of perfection might be different from our Yuven's definition of perfection so we don't actually know what's actually perfect you know what I mean at the same so
I have मेरो यस्तो नराम्रो बानी छ क्या म UK मा हुँदाखेरि सेल्स गर्थेँ नि त and every time we used to do sales people would leave a comment behind क्या and we would try to just read it and how we can improve okay? So that was the idea of reading the comments but then I realized it really messed up my mind for a bit
तिमीहरूको टिकटक अकाउन्ट छ कि छैन
तर धेरै चलाउँदैन यार म त
it's so foreign to us क्या because हाम्रो पालामा त
त्यहाँ टिकटक छ युकेमा टिकटक छ कि छैन
no it's big
ठुलो छ है युकेमा
yeah like I just मलाई like so here's the thing about this whole like content creation हरू उसमा क्या like अब पहिला त हामीले गर्थ्यो यतिकै अब यतिकै to promote and stuff now it's become like a job sort of thing क्या हुन्छ नि
you feel the pressure
yeah of course that हुन्छ म चाहिँ like त्यो I just मनबाटै त्यो हुँदै हुन्न क्या हुन्छ नि अब बस्यो क्यामेरामा अगाडि बसेर पुरा गायो हुन्छ नि यस्तो लाइक म चाहिँ लाइक अहिले I'm at a certain point in my life where it's just गीत निकाल्छु प्लिज लाइक सुन्नुहोस् हुन्छ नि त्यो अब जसरी मार्केट गर्नु अब पुट मनी अन एड्स गर्नु पऱ्यो भने तर लाइक त्यो कन्टेन्ट बनाइराख्ने यु नो लाइक लिप सिङ्किङ यो सङ्ग्स लाइक पुरा कोसँग गऱ्यो ओर त्यस्तो चाहिँ ओर लाइक ट्राइन टु डु स्किट्सहरू यस्तो चाहिँ गाह्रै लाग्ने क्या
It's not even about being a musician anymore. It's just being about...
That's how you market yourself, bro.
And it's just about being popular.
Yeah.
If you're not popular, people won't listen, guys. This is the way.
Oh, look at the state of music right now. Like, you got people like your Ice Spice or something. Like, more personally, Ice Spice, more than
I don't even know who the this.
There's this girl like...
Hold on. Nepali, Bidesi. Ice, Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
Fine. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
I have no idea
be
what you guys are
prepared
talking about.
Because it might be right in their country, but for us, it's so foreign,
yeah.
Like, बुझ्नै गाह्रो भयो क्या मलाई.
भाषा बुझ्दैन भनेको?
होइन दाइ, कन्सेप्टै बुझिन क्या दाइ.
Yeah, this girl. Basically, she's huge in the States. Right
America, man. Ice Spice.
यो को अरे कसको डटरले हेर्छ यो किम कार्डेशियनको डटरले हेर्छ हैन?
Yeah.
Okay, so music. Can you play something for a second and then?
Maybe like if you play the Princess Diana with the...
okay, I know her. Okay,
Yeah.
No, it's cool. I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
But do you see what I mean? Like, it's not just about talent anymore. Not just talent or good music. I would say it's all about how you portray yourself and how are you marketable one, like, yeah. Because हाम्रो टाइममा चाहिँ अब like even when our times on it's just a blow up when I would say it was something fresh that we wanted to put out quality. Or let's say, you know, सबै artists are they're getting big only based on like marketing nigga.
So Drake को हिसाबले भनौँ न हैन अस्ति Drake को नयाँ जहाज हेरेर थिएँ मैले. Drake apparently has a new plane or something like that हैन. You stamp your face on the plane and then you fly around the world.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's cool. Wow.
That's crazy.
What kind of world we living in? Goddamn, that's crazy.
Donald Trump did it. I'm sure Michael Jackson did it at one point. And Trump is different. He's definitely not music. Not yet.
He might drop a rap album.
You don't.
I mean, he got shot and he survived.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That guy does everything.
I don't know what the president can do, man. Oh my God, president. Like that guy is crazy.
Crazy, man.
that guy is crazy, man.
Yeah.
But you know, like, I think it's in a changing world. I think that's important too. Like, I think you have to do it hand in hand.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think marketing is important. It's not a problem. It's more of like that's the change we live in now, okay? Because पहिला त अब it was to do with good music. And like for a certain point एउटा म्युजिक नै हो नि त त्यसरी नै and अहिले चाहिँ it's become a job क्या पहिला चाहिँ it wasn't sure you market your songs होइन अब एउटा कन्टेन्ट बनायो अलिकति लिपसिङ गर्यो लाइक ल ठिक छ अहिले चाहिँ constantly you have to make content to get a market your songs क्या otherwise push नै हुन्न नि त and at the same time on average के कति every minute Spotify को उसमें I don't know what the fact is तर कति every minute or every hour कति 100,000 songs are being put out yeah. So market and that's every I think that's in every hour में हो क्या
Damn.
every hour पनि in a minute मा
You gotta beat that much people.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like it's so much competition क्या
like अब luckily हामी चाहिँ एउटा establishment त भएछ नि त तर यो चाहिँ यो नयाँ आर्टिस्टहरूको लागि कति गाह्रो छ भनेर क्या and we're competing at the same time तर यो कन्टेन्ट बनाउने कुरा चाहिँ that's become compulsory चाहिँ is the issue क्या whereas like पहिला कन्टेन्ट बनाउने भनेको like that should be your choice and it shouldn't be a job होइन अहिले चाहिँ that's why अहिले चाहिँ आफै personally चाहिँ coming back to the TikTok and a thing like के अरे आफै त्यो मनले नै नदिने क्या we tried नि होइन we tried यस्तो के गरौँ ट्राई त गऱ्यो हुन्छ नि अब सबैले यस्तो गरिरहेको छ भने पुरा नयाँ नयाँ ट्रेन्ड्सहरू ल यो छ होइन and it's not even just about making the उसके like के अरे त्यो सङको लिपसिङ गरेको पनि होइन अब त like you have to make पुरा अब ट्रेन्डिङ कन्टेन्टहरू त्यस्तो यस्तो हाम्रो टाइम भनेको यो मुभहरू छ नि सबै यत्तिकै मात्र गरेको हो क्या it just became a trend for no reason we didn't think like अब यो यसलाई चाहिँ अब टिकटक ट्रेन्ड बनाउने त्यति बेला त म्युजिकली थियो नि त होइन म्युजिकलीको ट्रेन्ड बनाउने यस्तो केही सोचेको थिएन क्या लाइक जस्ट आउट अफ लाइक गड्स उस होइन वो लाइक हामी भयो तर नाउ इट्स लाइक यु हेभ टु थिङ्क अबाउट ल यो ट्रेन्ड हुनु चाहियो यसको लागि डान्सरहरू चाहियो डान्सहरूको एउटा ट्रेन्डिङवाला डान्सहरू चाहियो हुन्छ नि like sometimes it gets a bit corny but it's like you just gotta do what you gotta do innit?
Yeah, I mean you have to be smart about marketing how you want to portray yourself in public now. It's not even about how good you sing, how good you rap, whatever. It needs to be melodic, the beat needs to punch, and it's got to have some kind of move. And then त्यस्तो भइसक्यो जस्तो लाग्छ है मलाई चाहिँ I don't know.
के अरे तिनटा म लेखिहाल्छु.
You gotta move.
You gotta move, you gotta be punchy. It has to be punchy.
Like catchy हुनु पर्यो. In some ways it has to be relatable to the ears now. Because पहिलानेको त हाम्रो जुन recording थियो, the sound, everything अर्कै टाइपको थियो नि त. There were so many mistakes that people don't even realize. Oile, it needs to be very clean. Polished, yes. It needs to be very, very polished. It needs to bang in the club, Nzani. And what kind of persona you want to have out there.
Yeah.
It all depends, Nzani. And once you have that out there, it's not easy to change.
Who do you guys listen to? Jay, who do you listen to?
अहिले त नेपाल आएदेखि म त I've just been listening to Bollywood. Yeah. तर म mainly चाहिँ I listen to a lot of rap. Rap, especially UK rap, to more dangerous ones. R&B said there was a phase where I just constantly used to listen to R&B. There's not exactly a specific genre. There's times where I'm listening to jazz.
Explain this to me, boys. You guys might be the right people to explain this to me.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to Punjabi songs right now.
Okay.
I don't understand it. I don't know what they're saying. Just the beat is automatically त्यो क्याची के
दाइ कस्तो खालको पंजाबी
त्यो खै मलाई त
इज इट मोडर्न पंजाबी
मलाई थाहा पनि छैन के त्यो कस्तो खालको भनेर आई क्यान शो यु माई प्लेलिस्ट हैन त्यो पञ्ची छ के त्यो दिस इज पंजाबी मात्र पनि हैन त्यो दिस दिस वान सङ कल्ड HMM द्याट्स इट
HMM
भन्ने हैन अनि हिन्दी पनि हो के यो हैन त्यो इट्स जस्ट द बीट द्याट दे हेभ के भयो होला भने मैले डिभाइन सुने हैन एउटा सङ इज गट अ सङ कल्ड 410 होइन अनि आई हर्ड द्याट अनि जिममा इट्स बिन लाइक आई थिङ्क 3-4 दिन भयो के अरे होइन 4 दिन भयो म एडिक्टेडै भएको होइन त्यो गीत सुनेपछि उसको त्यो उसमा गएँ म रेडियोमा डिभाइनको रेडियो एन्ड देन त्यो अब अलमोस्ट आइम स्योर सिमिलर सङ स्टार्टेड कमिङ होइन एन्ड देन आई एम कन्सटेन्टली लिसनिङ टु इट एन्ड इट्स काइन्ड लाइक क्याची के त्यो तिमीले भर्खर बलिउड भनेपछि र ऱ्याप भनेपछि मैले त्यो जस्ट इट केम टु माई माइन्ड के आई डोन्ट नो हाउ दे डु इट के or what formula that they're using. I don't know. What is this?
Yes, HMM.
Okay.
Ye wala.
Okay, ye hogi, hai na. Anyways, what I'm trying. Rap nahi hogi.
Okay.
Like they put things together, you know. They're putting like rhymes together. I don't know. It's the certain sound, like the Punjabi, the punchy. I think people like Stromzy, for example. I don't know, what is it called again? British grime?
Well, grime, drill.
Drill.
Yeah, drill. Okay, yeah.
That fast beat, के
Oh, okay, yeah.
होइन that मलाई चाहिँ त्यो चाहिँ झन् addictive हुन थालेछ के अहिले like I like that faster pace के अघि नै तिमीले तीनटा कुरा भनेको थियौ नि होइन I think one of the thing for me that connects with me is that
the beat.
the beat
It's a move
and
and
the
groove.
faster pace of it okay? Because everything is so fast now.
Yeah.
You know, like people
Yeah.
have to decide within 3 seconds if they want to watch that video or not.
Or not, yeah.
I know. So, like, for me personally, that's the thing that I listen to when I'm at the gym. I don't know. It's insane.
Yeah,
Before it was something else.
I think everyone ko afne preference huncha. Mine is mostly melodies. I love melodies.
Give me an example.
Like Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Brown, Tory Lanez. Like you don't know what they're saying, but it's the melody, क्या? You know what I mean? के भनिरहेको हुन्छ थाहा नै हुँदैन. Dai, there's a lyrics in Chris Brown ko sucking on my with ice भन्छ क्या? It's mad. It's mad, right? And doing donuts on a क्या?
Yeah.
त्यस्तो छ क्या? But
It's
he's
the melody.
Is he okay?
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
I don't, but अहिलेको नयाँ album चाहिँ he's more polished अहिले चाहिँ.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the new album. Residual भयो. It's the melodies क्या? Beat जे होस् त्यही होस् हैन? Melodyले compliment गर्नुपर्छ क्या? Because like it's just if you focus too much on lyrics, it's not a song. Lyric is not a song. It's the melody that makes the lyrics better. Yeah, it's the melody that.
It really is. Yeah. Even all the songs that's actually worked out a lot for us is because of the melody. There was, yeah, and it's just a catchy thing to say.
Yeah.
तर हाम्रो अब lyrics नै हेर्नु न अब कहाँ I'm saying you know I'll be there for you चाहेको बेला म नै हो just now I'll be there for us. Like it's normal कुराहरू भनेको नि त मेरो अरू गीतहरू नै छ I'll be like this is where I'm lyrical हुन्छ नि पुरा multisहरू निकालेको छ there's like के अरे like double meaningहरू एउटा लाइनमा हैन
But being a good songwriter doesn't mean
you have to
be lyrical.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not that.
it's not.
It's how you deliver the song.
Yeah.
If you
Delivery.
make A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Dai. That's melodies, Dai. You remember it because of melodies,
Yeah.
not because of the lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
There's a song, as soon as you said that, not a song, there's a thing that came to my mind. As soon as you said that, I know. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7,
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I get that.
1, 2,
yes.
3. 1, 2, 1. Last one, 0 हुन्छ क्या 0, 1, 2 बाट start. It's just catchy.
Yeah.
होइन पैसा सकिँदै गयो नि त होइन
फेरि रिटर्न आउनु पर्यो नि हैन
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. अनि
that's the lyric तर it's the tone and it's the delivery that's catchy क्या हुन्छ so that I feel like अहिलेको आर्टिस्टहरू चाहिँ maybe like they got to focus on that as well like अब lyrically मात्र भने त हुन्छ तर let's have a look at all the songs that are blowing up नि and why they actually work भनेर क्या and I think coming back to अब हजुरले भन्नुभएको हैन why you like अब is yeah it's just because of तपाईँको आफ्नै टेस्टले पनि भर पर्छ तर at the same time अब मेलोडीले नै गर्दाखेरि हो क्या because हामीले K-pop सुन्यो पनि त्यही त हो K-pop मा त हामी केही बुझ्दैनौँ के भनेछ so J Park को त
through the night light. I don't know the song, but like the melody.
We don't even know what he's saying. What man is saying the whole time, but we will listen to it.
तिमीलाई गाङ्नाम स्टाइल किन मनपर्छ ल भन त
Dai, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably because the melody, the delivery of the song. It's how it's composed. Kya? It's so simple. Kya? एउटा dance move थियो beat पनि पन्ची opa Gangnam style and then 10
I don't know, like it doesn't even resonate with you at all your life. And you're not really emotionally connected to it. But like you just want to dance to it. And video पनि wild छ हैन त्यति बेलाको टाइमलाई के राख्छ के like सुँगुरहरु के छ नि हैन and then there's the guy like dancing on the
I love
elevator.
this guy. You just think about this guy and I feel happy. Yeah? I feel energized just thinking about this guy.
There's what's happening in the video, but we like it.
I don't have a clue what's going on.
उसको नाम के थियो रे उसको नाम साई हैन त्यही त उले सोच्यो कि म खुसी हुन्छु के like I'm just energized हैन
Yeah. Look at like what's the point? You know what I mean? It's happening.
उसको persona हेर्नु नि
amazing.
I know, right?
अलिकति उसको ऊर्जा मलाई मैले पाएँ भने नि हरेक दिन हैन bro I'm gonna take over the world man.
That's what I said.
At one point he did take over the world.
Yeah.
Like I don't even listen to this genre, yeah. But I'm in the club. I should be like dancing with the girl. The girl is doing this, yeah. What the hell is going on?
All of us did.
Everyone.
We all did it, bro.
I know, man.
We all did it, bro.
And if
Screw you.
Yeah, I know. Fucking sigh.
Freaking Sai, man, got me doing some cringy ass moves, man.
You're lying if you didn't do that dance, isn't it?
I
Like,
did
the
it,
song,
man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, say I come from the generation time. I know I'm slightly older than you guys. I know I'm as a Club Royal one name. Okay, R&B. I'm just thinking of an R&B song. As soon as you said dancing with a girl, okay, know Royal Club Royal. Okay, अहिले Platinum थाहा छ?
हजुर.
Platinum छ नि हैन? पहिला back in the day it was like ठ्याक्क Platinum को छेउमा Royal कि Dynasty दुईटामा Dynasty हो कि Royal भने. Anyways, there was a club there. Okay, and I remember like listening to a R&B song. हैन? I think it was Dilemma नै हो क्या अरे, if I'm not mistaken. हैन?
Oh, yeah.
हैन?
yeah.
अनि टक्क dancing and day party. But I'm talking about like long time ago, होइन? So त्यहाँबाट transition हुँदै आएको हुन्छ नि, त्यो Ja Rule-को time थियो क्या अरे, होइन? And well, I come from the Backstreet Boys generation, होइन? So I don't know if you guys...
Of
course,
होइन?
like,
You are
My fire,
no one
desire.
believe
When I say
I
want it that way.
Tell me why.
Soft guy didn't.
Do you know that that series क्या?
Us के अरे Brooklyn Nine.
Brooklyn 9 मा छ के?
Nah, number 5.
Oh man.
Sorry, continue.
तिमीहरूले कति पछाडि लग्यो यार, when I think about it now. I don't know what's gonna... अघि न तिमीले भनेर बेलामा I don't know what's gonna come out in the next 6 years. के? Like suppose there's a super hit song आफूहरूले निकालेको होइन? Super hit. Like अब भोलि बिहान उठ्यो, the song is like trending, God knows कहाँ पुग्यो होइन? हनुमान काइन्डकै जस्तै बिग डग्सै भयो अरे सपोज होइन? प्रेसर त हुन्छ नि त. After 6 years, there's going to be some other, as I put it, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, God knows how many other apps. After 6 years, there's going to be something else.
Yeah.
You have to innovate.
Yeah.
You have to market it. And it is going to be work. Like, it is going to be work.
It's just what it is, yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You have to research the style, the beat, and just implement your own flows into it, you know?
I think definitely after research to stay current. I mean that's what we did for
stay relevant.
Yeah, it needs to stay relevant for that time. If we start looking at like that's why I'm saying like if we made a song like Times I know I'd say it won't work because it was relevant for that time.
That time.
I know. It was a fresh thing to hear. Now you got songs like look at how the song India like is blowing up right now.
What is the song?
India
Everywhere.
Everywhere. As soon as we step in the club, and in theory we enjoy it. And then we love that song. So our national body.
Man, it's like my secret pleasure. Afne time because I can't play it in front of my family.
Actually, it hasn't the Lamborghini song.
Oh,
you remember that song?
God
you step into a club.
Lamborghini.
The girls would get mad if they don't play that song at least 2 or 3 times. Ek night mata.
मेरो DJ साथीहरु हैन तिनीहरु फेरि एक गीत बजाउनु पर्यो फेरि एक गीत बजाउनु फेरि एक गीत बजाउनु पर्यो like they had to constantly play the song because people didn't enjoy anything else.
Yeah.
People don't play that anymore.
It's crazy yeah the DJ ko culture is छैन रहेछ है त्यस्तो है.
Just to elaborate.
Like I feel like the DJs that I've been around I went to Karma Club gएको थिए. And then I went to Plan B. They were playing very similar music, yeah. Because in the UK, like there is a DJ culture. We follow the DJ where the DJ goes. If this DJ is playing Amapiano, I like this DJ called DJ Druk. He plays Afro beats, Amapiano, Afro house. That's the stuff that I like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll be looking at his profile. Is he performing? He's performing in Qatar. There's an event going on actually. Sunflower Weekender.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Sunflower Weekender ko ugara ta मैले भक्कर सीजनको कसको भिडियो हेरेको थिएँ मैले बिहान भर्खर हेरेको थिएँ. That reminds me, you guys are playing on as विशेषले फोन गरेको थिएँ मैले. You guys are playing at Sugar.
Yes.
Sugar,
when is it? When is it?
So that's for Wednesday. Just for guest appearance. That's it. Yeah, so I think let's see how that goes.
Sugar man.
Sugar, yeah.
हैन अनि त्यसपछि what do you guys कहिले Wednesday साँझ Wednesday बेलुका हैन zoom out bhai.
That's the one.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, Biveshले share गरेछ हैन.
Yeah. So we're coming in. So we're actually coming in as just guest appearance one. So we'll do a few of our hits. And let's say we're planning more like only two shows or say our party, but let's see. if we can, because we're flying off our Friday, man. So you know.
Yeah. This trip has been so एकदम राम्रो भएको छ. Personally मेरो लागि चाहिँ अब I don't know for you हैन.
Oh, of course, bro.
अब अर्कै तरिकाले राम्रो भएको छ होला. For me, I got to know people this year चाहिँ. 4 years back, I was scared. But this year, I got to know you. I got to meet the people that I used to watch online. And then flashमा देख्नु क्या खुसी लाग्ने क्या. Damn.
You gave me a shock, man. अस्ति हैन. Sitting with his friend हैन. Wow.
Yo, I saw you on YouTube. Goddamn, you're here. Like, damn, bro.
Saif Ali Khan. Wow.
I felt like a fanboy there.
कस्तो राम्रो क्याप लाग्छ कि उसले हैन. I loved it. I was like, man, I love your hat. भन्न लाग्यो. I think I forgot हैन.
You're in a rush, but it's so good.
So good seeing you that day as well, man. So good seeing you that day as well. No, guys, the thing is, what you're pursuing, that's very important. Okay? त्यो छोडा छैन के. And then, because I know you guys from, honest to God, I know you from Time Chaina.
Yeah,
and then I know you from the song. But you carrying forward, and then there are going to be many more hits that's going to come in the future. Auncha, okay? But you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
The day you stop that, like that's the day you end. You know, the day you stop it.
Yeah.
म आजबाट चाहिँ हुन्छ नि भोलि गर्छु नि त भोलि गीत निकाल्नुलाई नि भोलि लेख्नुलाई नि भोलि जाउँला नि रेकर्डिङ स्टुडियो भोलि प्रमोट गर्नुलाई नि as soon as you say tomorrow
you're done. Yeah.
That's you finish.
Yeah.
You practically finish. Like that's the day it ends. Okay?
That's when you know as well after drive पनि छैन भनेर. So and there are other people that have a better drive than you, and that's the reality of it.
I don't think it's about being the most talented. It's more about being the most hardworking.
Consistency.
Yeah.
There's a CEO that said it. Okay, he's the CEO of the largest company in the planet. When it comes to money today. And मैले आँखा खोलेदेखि मैले आँखा बन्द गरुन्जेलसम्म म कामै गरेर हुन्छु रे के म कसरी आविष्कार गरौँ भनेर सोचिरहेको हुन्छु रे के I'm thinking about inventing new stuff. I'm thinking about how to make it better. And the CEO is the CEO of the largest company in the world. That's a quiz for you as well. And imagine, like, he's just thinking about how to make it better. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I think about, okay, how do I do what I do better till the time I sleep? I'm sure with musicians too, it's like, okay, what do I do today? How do I create something new? Or how do I polish what I have, my craft?
That's what I was going to get to as well. Like, I think more than even creating something new, हामीले गीत बनाउन साथ we spend like at least a month, right? Just to के गर्नुपर्छ कि पर्दैन before the release. अनि जहिले पनि आइडिया आइराख्छ क्या लाइक धेरैचोटि छ अब फर्स्टमा सुन्दाखेरि त यु थिङ्क यो त दामी छ होइन ल भइहाल्यो टाइपको हुन्छ नि त but after that then we're like सुन्न थाल्छ maybe like we should remove this त्यो भन्दै so you need that as well हुन्छ नि you gotta polish what your product is.
You know how we work in the UK, it's crazy, right? Because you know the 5-day a week schedule in the UK. So for me and Jay, we wrote this album to R&B joint album. We actually wrote that album at work.
काम
गरेको बेलामा finish गरेको हामी.
Full time work wise, what do you guys do if you guys want to share?
So
पैसा त चाहियो हेर.
So we work in security.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Both of you guys?
Both of us. 12-hour shift.
Damn.
12-hour shift ma whatever spare time we have, we just write the song. And I feel like Bidesma Bosera चाहिँ it teaches you the value of time and how quick you have to work because you're competing with other people there. You're competing with people who's working much more harder, sleeping outside the studios or More like say I don't know how it's here, but I feel like people are a bit laid back here like Malay. In certain areas because the time is like
money, bro.
Like people are cutthroat, man. If you don't move with their time, they're gonna cut you out easily. You have to be on time. It's so difficult to balance life, music, family, whatever personal stuff you're going on. It's really hard. Imagine going 12-hour shift, coming back, and you even want to go to gym. आधी घण्टा जिम छिर्दिन्छु म एकछिनको लागि भए नि दाइ जस्ट खुट्टा हुन्छ नि तन्काउनु कहिले you never know हुन्छ नि take care of your health and then you got to think about music and then you got to think about waking up before 6 हुन्छ नि
त्यही माथि when it comes to music it doesn't just come to you. I like that one. So you have to sit there for a couple of hours to really think about. So that's another time gone, hours gone, until you come up with the first line, and then or come up with like the first sound, to even make the beat.
It's come to the point where me and Jay, I think we've worked like this for so long that like हिँड्दा sometimes दिमागमा मेलोडी आइदिरहेको हुन्छ
Naturally आउँछ।
नेचुरली आइसक्यो त्यो क्रिएटिभिटी नै यसरी भइसक्यो क्या इट्स क्विक
तर there's a lot of music videos के अरे we did खुर्सानी भन्ने एउटा छ नि हाम्रो सो त्योवाला चाहिँ हामीले literally मैले त त्यो काममै एडिट गरेको हो क्या काममै बसेर बाहिर
I still remember
Yeah.
I had to cover this guy sometimes हुन्छ नि फोनमा आएर आउँदैछ है म्यानेजर केयरफुल है भनेर
लिटरली अनि अब ओके खुल ल्यापटप राख्यो लुकाएर राख्यो एकछिन बस्यो जान्छ फेरि निकाल्यो एडिट गर्दै बस्यो क्या दिस भिडियो वाज all edited उता काममै बसेको बेलामा क्या we're doing security so we do security for दुबईको रोयल फ्यामिलीको लागि
Okay.
होइन and then we have our own place सब आफ्नो ठाउँहरू हुन्छ
डिटेल्सहरू चाहिँ नदेऊ
yeah that's it
that's the kind
but at the same time like सबै क्लिप्सहरू राख्दाखेरि यत्तिकै एडिट गर्नु बस्दा हुन्छ नि this is why the value of time is crazy because 12 hours shift गर्ने बेलामा त घरमा गएर त you don't want to start editing and like हुन्छ you want to sit home and just relax हुन्छ नि
मलाई त्यही भएर when I see talented people being lazy म सिधै भन्छु if like this you're not gonna make it bro straight up भन्छु म you're not gonna make it like this because I've seen people who work harder than me and are much more talented London भित्र there are much more talented people क्या दाइ अलिकति open mind ले हेऱ्यो भने you'll see people like crazy talented people दाइ and you feel like damn I need to chase I need to start thinking हुन्छ नि it makes you more hungry क्या it does time is the most important thing you never get that back पैसा त आउँछ जान्छ दाइ time चाहिँ ना
You get one chance in life.
yeah
You know who said that? My favorite rapper, Eminem.
yeah
You have one chance in life. You can't mess it up. I know. And your life, you have certain hours in a day that you can work. Okay? You can actually get shit done. Certain hours in a month, certain hours in a year, certain hours in a lifetime. If you're lucky, you have to maximize it. Like it can be for music, it can be for business, it can be for your specific project that you want to do. It can be for politics. I meet some politicians here, honest. Like just sharing with you, होइन बाहिरबाट हेर्दाखेरि त कस्तो देख्छ नि होइन टाढा यहाँ उताको पनि त्यस्तो ग्रेड त छैन कहीँको पनि ग्रेड छैन होइन त्यो I see some politicians working from open eye to shut eye के हुन्छ नि all the time for the benefit of the people. Some business people really who've come to my show, they work for the benefit of the people के honest. Some are cutthroat अब त्यस्तै हुन्छ होइन some musicians हुन्छ नि होइन who like you guys are grinding ni you guys are working 10-hour shift 12-hour shift thinking about music going home working on that music thinking about Nepal how to promote it होइन कम गाह्रो छ होला
you feel like giving up it's like everything around you थिचेकै लाग्छ क्या and the only time this is where friendship comes दाइ the only time I get to express मेरो sorrows मेरो sadness मेरो struggles is my friends yeah that's why the bond becomes stronger and without them I don't think without my friends I don't think I would be able to push because I do need like-minded people around me who's going through the same stuff yeah it's hard it's not easy if I was alone I would be depressed I don't think I'd be living right now like someone like that if I was still doing music because it's stressful it's fucking stressful
it's आफ्नो I think there's like a term for musicians हरूको लागि मात्र हुन्छ it's it's called the cure I think it's like release depression or something तर it's when आफ्नो गीत निकालेको बेलामा चाहिँ it doesn't hit a certain expectation क्या त्यो चाहिँ सब आर्टिस्टले फिल गर्छ क्या whether you're making millions on views होइन अब even for people अब let's say you're bagging like अब 20 million views रे होइन सिधै फर्स्ट विकमै अब भएर एकजनाको होइन त्यो चाहिँ बिग आर्टिस्ट नै भयो and if the artistले hits let's say just 2 million on the next video त्यो भयो भने चाहिँ हामीलाई पो ओए लाइक हुन्छ यो हिट 2 million man लाइक हुन्छ नि छेउ हुन्छ नि तर उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ लाइक सिधै it's like I'm not doing good enough हुन्छ नि ल यो त भदै भएन नि त भयो नि त यो एक्सपेक्टेसन चाहिँ यो एकदम आर्टिस्टभित्र हुन्छ क्या अनि त्यसले चाहिँ that can either make you or kill you
a positive or a negative impact
yeah because usually कोहीलाई चाहिँ ड्राइभ दिन्छ नि त and then they start figuring out like okay के चाहिँ चल्दो रहेछ मेरोलाई चाहिँ मेरो आफ्नै स्टाइल चाहिँ के बनाउने भन्ने त्यसो हुन्छ नि त तर कोहीलाई चाहिँ even if you've been doing music your whole life होइन and then that's your अब हुन्छ नि like the pill to make you calm and like सबै भयो भने and if it doesn't meet that certain expectation अनि भ्युज यति मात्र आयो भने त उनीहरू त म्युजिकै कहिले काहीँ क्विट पनि गरिदिन्छ नि त and sometimes you also feel like हुन्छ नि you didn't need to quit होइन quit पनि what if you didn't quit you know like what if there was the next song that that was going to blow you up again. So yeah, I would say to anyone, even that's listening, like anyone that's listening, like and is trying to pursue artistry, as a musician, let's say like you gotta be consistent and gotta push. Like this is a field, it's dog eat dog like field. There's a war. Beef the rap battle that's hot or you have a battle with yourself for the rest of your life if you're being a musician.
Yeah. The moment you start thinking about other people, you fail. You have to self-improve. Okay, music bunny. You have to keep upgrading, updating. Just keep trying to look for something new. If I'm keep doing the same shit all the time, that's not music, bro. That's not music. You're just trying to be popular, like someone like say. You need to find yourself in music as well. Or a purpose. Music ma timle afno purpose betayo भने पनि your music, it feels better, okay? It does feel better.
The validation shouldn't come from people who are commenting on your video, by the way.
No, I figured that out already.
It needs to come from your reflection, yeah.
That's about it.
Yes, 100% that.
Because at the end of the day, you're fighting with yourself. The war is with you. The war is not with anybody out there. Okay? And it's like addiction, right? Nasa रहेछ के हैन तिम्रो त्यो 10 घण्टा शिफ्ट हानिरा बेलामा त्यहाँ हैन नसा हो नि यो हैन like hey I thought about this. Like, this is the word that I thought about. Google Translate ma gare Nepali ke huncha यसको think about it भनेर हाल्दाखेरि हैन.
That's actually happened for us.
I'm sure that's addiction.
Yeah.
It is.
If you're not addicted to what you love, what you want to pursue, it's not going to work out.
Yeah. Then you don't really love it. You don't really love it.
Yeah, do something else.
Addiction भनेको कुरा नि त्यही नै हो नि. हुन्छ नि अब you're doing it because you love doing it. हुन्छ नि whether it's not just music, हुन्छ नि अब it's genuinely, even if it's drugs, like हुन्छ नि why are you doing it? It's not just because you love the high that you get out from it, right? And we love the high that we get from music. We love the high that we get from performing, showing people हामीले यो बनाए आफ्नो product यो हो सुनिदिनुस् type shit.
Just make sure it doesn't go to the level of toxic.
Yeah.
Toxic चाहिँ music बाट चाहिँ.
Bro, everything is a balance ni.
Yeah, it needs balance के.
अब खाना मन पर्यो भने खाकै गर्ने त हैन नि त, even if you're a foodie.
Yeah. I'll give you a very good example. I think this is something I've learned as well. I think when it comes to making music, there is a certain time frame that you can stay creative. After that, you're not being creative. You're just sitting in the studio and doing nothing. I've seen musicians like that as well. आउँछ बस्छ स्मोक गर्छ भन्छ 2 घण्टा क्रिएटिभ. मेरो चाहिँ maximum creativity भनेको 2 to 4 hours हो. त्यसपछि त दाइ I'm not creative anymore. I think you're forcing yourself to be creative. It needs to come naturally as well. कोही मान्छे चाहिँ 4 घण्टा स्टुडियोमा बस्छ अनि rest of the day पनि you can do other things, other productive things. I think you need to have different interests in order for you to have inspirations in the thing that you love. Hence why traveling helps a lot. Hence why cooking. I have cooking as well. Sports or you need your references in life as well. It's not always about music. Can't always be about the same thing. You're teaching people with music as well. You're like a prophet. I think balance is important.
No, you have to share the story of what's going on. Okay? Like, so, I'll give you guys an example. Right? I sit here and I'm talking to you, right? I have experiences in where you live. That's I can resonate with you guys. हुन्छ नि जब तिमीले घण्टा हानिरह्यो भने हुन्छ मेरो कतिजना साथीहरू अहिले घण्टा हानिरहेछ हैन त्यो अमेरिकामा होला त्यो दुबईमा होला हैन त्यो कुनै मलेसियामा होला हैन like I can resonate with that, right? If I had never been to the UK, I wouldn't have no bloody idea what you guys are talking about certain things.
Yeah.
I'm just looking back.
We've experienced that as well.
But that comes with time, race. Probably in my early 20s, I would never imagine that I'd be sitting with fine gentlemen like you guys. Like I never imagined that.
It's a pleasure to be here,
and it's a pleasure to have you guys here as well. Because that happened because you guys followed your passion. Otherwise, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't. Yeah.
There are a lot of people. Okay, कतिजना मान्छेहरू हुन्छ जसले चाहिँ मलाई मेसेज पठाउँछ हैन every day my phone gets blown up. यसलाई बोलाऊ उसलाई बोलाऊ यो गर त्यो गर हैन. You have to achieve a little bit. You have to achieve. त्यो legwork चाहिँ certain legwork चाहिँ गरेको हुनुपर्छ के.
Of course.
हैन I've spent a couple of hours with you. My team spent a couple of hours researching, setting this whole thing up, right? You guys have done the legwork. That's why you're here. Right?
Of course.
You've done the legwork, okay? Not saying it just like that, okay? You've done the legwork, but there's so many people who feel like privileged, okay? Oh, you have to work hard.
Yeah, of course.
Without working hard, like you will not be able to get that upliftment from me or anybody else के
Yeah.
त्यो चाहिँ कतिजनाले त्यो रियलाइज गर्दैन कि अहिले सबैजनालाई त्यो इजी आएर पनि हुन सक्ला होइन कसैलाई इजिली आउँछ नि त होइन अनि त्यो इजी आएकोसँग चाहिँ इगो पनि आउँछ क्या फेरि ठुलो इगो पनि आउँछ कि
Oh, that's the death of your that's the
Of
death
your
of you,
art.
man.
That's the
Yeah.
death of your art as well.
Yeah.
हुन्छ नि को मान्छेलाई चाहिँ खाएकै छ क्या we can see हुन्छ नि अब कतिले चाहिँ गरेछ blow up हुने and then लास्टमा like they don't really do anything with you know what they've just achieved भनेर and तिमीले भने जस्तै yeah like you gotta be very crucial with like अब आफ्नो time चाहिँ कसरी spend गरेर छ भनेर क्या don't force your creativity as well हुन्छ नि तिमीले भने जस्तो yeah like 2-4 घण्टा भयो
Yeah,
त्यति हो नि त्यति हो
If you think about it from another perspective, producerलाई पनि झ्याउ हुन्छ नि त 6 घण्टा 8 घण्टा यतिकै बस्नु that's just not real, bro. I don't stay in the office for 12 hours.
You don't have to.
You don't have to, right? I can't be sitting down for 12 hours. Back pain हुन्छ के हुन्छ health problem आउँछ त्यो नि सोच्नु पर्यो हैन
तिम्रो बेस्ट म्युजिक कतिखेर निस्किन्छ होला थाहा छ लाग्छ मलाई माई बेस्ट आइडियाज भनेर भने है मैले होइन ठ्याक्क निदाउनु अगाडिको त्यो 5-10 मिनट हुन्छ कि those 10 minutes
Oh damn, for me it's opposite day.
ए हो when you wake up in the morning
In the morning day, the
Eyo.
best feeling. मेरो काममै म 6 बजे भन्दा अगाडि पुग्छु नि त सनराइज आउँछ टक्क हुन्छ नि you get your serotonin हुन्छ नि feel good टक्क हेडफोन लगाउँछु टक्क रेकर्ड गर्ने लिरिक्स लेख्दै बस्ने हो 2-3 घण्टाको लागि नि टक्क सिद्धियो मेरो
सक्यो तिम्रो मेरो चाहिँ ठ्याक्क त्यो सुत्नु अगाडि आइडियाजहरू आउँछ कि
you're left with your thoughts
yeah right there you're alone with yourself there's nobody else in your mind just you
yeah
and your thoughts and ठ्याक्क त्यतिखेर चाहिँ आइडिया आउने बित्तिकै you just jot it down हुन्छ नि अब of course I don't do music
I feel like you'd be the type of person to write a great diary, man. End of the day.
ना तर I think shower मलाई चाहिँ त्यस्तो shower thoughtsमा हुन्छ क्या एकदम showerमै त्यो like you know you're just thinking about stuff plays in your mind and you think oh yeah like त्यो गर्दा हुन्छ कहिले काहीँ त I found myself like फोन दिए हुन्छ showerमै एकछिन लेख्यो राखिदियो go back to shower and stuff
I could never be creative in the night. अलिक गाह्रो लाग्न थालिसक्यो
नाइटमा चाहिँ पहिला म त्यस्तो थिएँ क्या पहिला चाहिँ कि you remember when I used to wake up until like 6 in the morning
मेरो स्लिपिङ प्याटर्न नै बिगार्दियो यसले
wild राति हामी रेकर्डिङ गर्थ्यौँ नि त टाइमसँग त हामीले राति नै गरेको हो नि we finished at like
within
what, like
24 hours.
yeah we finished
see now certain songs you wait for 6 months and it's still not finished
that happens oh that happens man there's so many songs we're sitting on as well
Yeah.
it'll all come out are you guys collaborating with somebody here यहाँको बेलामा के गर्यो
we've got a few
We've got a few.
we recently finished a song with AKG
Okay.
he's been super helpful so he's the guy that actually knew Hanuman Khan personally yeah? he knows him personally Upani he lived in North India तिर हैन
I think Bangalore तिर होला हो
Bangalore तिर हो
Bangalore तिर South तिर हो
so oh okay yeah South
तिर
So he lived Bangalore and then he's come back yeah 8 महिनाको लागि super talented guy के अरे गाउँछ rap गर्छ raps similar to Humankind type के अनि उसको आफ्नै स्टाइल पनि छ अनि तर he composes like every type of songs क्या so
it's crazy right there's so many not popular people that's making big moves क्या यहाँ
yeah
like I was surprised सुगम भन्ने एउटा भाइ पनि रहेछ त्यो XX को लागि पहिला एउटा गीत त्यो गरेको रहेछ प्रोड्युस गरे के थियो मलाई थाहा भएन आशिष बिट्स चाहिँ यहाँतिर उसले चाहिँ के अरे ब्यान्ड फर ब्यान्डको स्याम्पल सेन्ट्रल सीले चलाएको थियो
yeah
and you've got these I don't know these के अरे these I think graphic designer के हो VFX गर्नेहरू हुन्छ नि
oh yeah
त्यो जन विकको गरिरहेको छ कुन चाहिँ ग्रुपले भनेर सुनेको थिएँ and I was like yo this place is a playground filled with time हुन्छ नि time is what you need not always money क्या time हो क्या and I feel like यहाँतिर चाहिँ for me when I came here I felt like oh it's so much time त्यहाँ मैले 2 दिनमा 4 वटा गीत लेखेर सिद्धाएर
good for you
I know so it's so much time रहेछ क्या यहाँतिर there's no distraction फोन आउँदैन काम गर्नु आएछ त हुन्छ नि like stuff like that you know people don't it's different here I feel so open it's like a luxury to have all this time
I feel the same thing when I go to the UK brother
see it's never home ground isn't it
it's never home ground man
no that's the thing man alright ma यसपालि आउँदाखेरि we gotta hang out at farm bro
brother
Yeah.
let us know
local style
I don't know that तपाईँ आउनु भयो भने त like we're not going to like bloody त्यो हुन्छ नि London Eye and all that crap man
मैले so this is a story that next time चाहिँ one thing चाहिँ एकचोक चाहिँ मलाई एकदम बेलायतमा गर्नु मन छ क्या हैन बेलायत म लन्डन गएँ म एक्लै घुमेँ हैन म टन्न घुमेँ हैन धेरै घुमेँ हैन 2टा टर्न हो कि 3टा टर्न लिएपछि चाहिँ बकिङहम प्यालेस आउँथ्यो के मैले लिइनँ के because I didn't want to see the Buckingham Palace for my first trip के
Yeah.
I needed a reason to go back के so next time I come I want to see the के भन्छ त्यसलाई the Buckingham Palace.
The palace.
That's one thing that I definitely want to see. Like that. That's something that I definitely want to see.
You know, you're talking about the most famous spots obviously in London, right? There's so many crazy places in London, yeah.
East London?
No, just in central,
definitely East
everywhere
London,
in London. Like there's some really special places, unique places. I went to this Korean bar, yeah. मेरो साथीहरुसँग थिए म त्यहाँतिर, and then like they had this concept where like soju हुन्छ हैन, you order a soju and they give you like a chip. They give you like a chip दिन्छ क्या एउटा पोकरको chip जस्तो क्या. So if you collect 6 of that chip हैन, basically you get another basically if you order 6 drinks you get another
drink free.
So यस्तो अरु मान्छेले पनि chip पाएको हुन्छ नि. So you can basically bet your chips with rock paper scissors क्या and get like the chips.
A boatload of chips and just get drinks.
Yeah, get one free drink, yeah. So I went there for the first time and I was like thinking, बरु यिनीहरुसँग 3टा चिप छ मसँग 3टा चिप छ मैले हारेर जिते नि फरक पर्दैन म चाहिँ उनीहरुलाई even if you lose or win let's all take that soju shot together भनेको थिए के and they were willing to play के.
Man, you got to do that at the what's the bar called? What's the bar that
One
you
bar.
One bar. You got to do that at one bar.
Yeah.
All right, if you're listening, sister.
If you're listening, sister, please take this idea because this one's for you.
Sister.
Yeah. I love you guys, man. Anything specific that you guys want to say to everybody who are listening at the moment? Anything specific you want to say?
I would say please listen to our new songs. We I think main thing is let's say we took out an album together called R&B Bop. त्यसमा चाहिँ अलिक गीत निस्केको भनेको अब सय ज्याङ्गो र अनि खुर्सानी नै हो. बाँकी चाहिँ सबै it will be out on YouTube soon. But please have a listen to the new songs as well. हुन्छ नि हाम्रो टाइम छैन त छ हैन तर नयाँ नयाँ गीतहरु पनि प्लिज सुनिदिनु होला. So we worked very hard.
There you go.
That's the
one.
album.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the album that we worked on. It's a mixture of हाम्रो whole concept चाहिँ R&B तर R&B bop भनेको चाहिँ किनभने it's to do with like bop in there, okay? Mainly like it's just a vibe. It's a mixture of your UK and Nepali ko euta us bhanau na.
I think this is who we are and what inspired us to do music.
Yeah. As much as we've got a collection of 11 songs. 11 songs ma चाहिँ there's a whole concept, हैन. अब अगाडिबाट नै हवाईजहाज भनेको त अब हामी उडेर पुरा ल्यान्ड भएर हाम्रो लाइफ कस्तो भयो भन्नु हो. तर there's a सबै गीतमा एउटा डिफरेन्ट genre छ क्या. And we worked very hard for it, but the only time we didn't get to market it was त्यति बेला market गर्न राम्रै सकेन. आफ्नो personal life got in the way as well, हैन. तर अब चाहिँ we want to bring this back and just thank you for always staying with us.
It's all about the people who are with you, okay? Who've been following you for
Exactly.
years and years, and they'll stay with you for years and years. They'll grow up with
Exactly.
you, okay?
Yeah.
And
Oh, for me.
something
Are we
specific you
ending
wanna
this
say?
or
kind of in between?
I think this is very important because I've said this in the other show as well. I think
Go for it.
Yeah, so this is kind of an issue I would say with in the nep hop, I would say.
Oh,
Yeah, I think this has to be addressed and I feel people should respect it as well because I have an issue with it, Bonzumaina. I hear it most of the time. I think people here use the N-word so casually. And I think people need to understand that in songs that you shouldn't say that because everything that we've done till music is get inspired from black music. And I want to really put this out there because everything we've done, hip-hop, R&B, blues, rock and roll, whatever you say, we have taken a lot from black people. And I feel like we should respect that. I think people don't say this. And I wish people and rappers out there who are prophets, say this to people that you shouldn't use this. If you don't know, please stop using it.
It's the N-word.
It's the N-word.
Yeah, because it's quite a big UK matter. And UK we don't just throw it around
you
freely.
don't say it. Yeah.
You don't say it. People need to educate themselves in this a little bit more, and I'm saying this out for people to hear it. Please don't use it.
Because it's disrespectful. I think there's a certain a certain term or मन पर्दैन नि त हैन. हामी चाहिँ the reason we say it is because we grew up in that culture. Yeah. Even there was a point where we thought it was cool. This one that we got we were educated, like we got educated by them, by the actual culture. Yeah.
We celebrate Black History Month there. We celebrate black music there, and we know like Stevie Wonder, Tupac, Biggie. I don't think they would like it. You know what I mean?
Snoop Dogg would hate it.
Exactly.
My favorite rapper.
Exactly.
If you ain't black, please don't use it.
Yeah.
You do it for yourself. होइन के भन्थ्यो अरे स्नुप डगले होइन
Do it for yourself.
I did it for me. होइन it was all me.
Exactly.
होइन?
Let's go.
It's all you, brother.
100%.
Love you guys, man. Thank you so much.
Love,
This
bro.
is come again, eh? Come again. Like I really want you guys to come back again.
Of course.
All right?
Dope.
I apologize today. I have to go for this, I know.
Yeah.
But come again. That's why it was early morning.
Yeah, of
I know.
course.
Sorry about that, but come again, man, guys.
Yeah,
All
no,
right?
they like also we want to say like big respect and thank you so much for having us. Like we respect you so much as a legend in the scene, innit? So
Since
it's an honor
2000
to.
2000 कहिले अरे?
I'm
2008?
nobody,
Let's-
guys.
Ah,
I'm
come on.
nobody, man. Nobody,
You-
man.
Nah, you making big steps, bro. Like at the same time, and this is fire. How you set this up and given us opportunity, and to
This is your place.
give our little piece in it. So
This is your place, man. I'll never forget. Oh, bro, I'll never forget that.
What's up, my
And his
dear?
hat.
bro?
And his hat.
And no,
I'm blessed.
hey, guys, come any day. All right, this is your place. This is your home. All right,
Brother.
the kitchen's waiting for you.
you gotta try his food though. Yeah, trust me.
One day I promise I'll
Next time.
invite you.
UK, we'll give it a shot. Right? Love you guys, man. Best
Love you
bro,
too, Dai.
man.
We'll end with this song. यार कुशलको त्यो पैसा भन्ने गीत सुनेको छ भाइ तिमी
सुनेको छु
Yeah.
Man, आज
Carl Wine ले नि remix गरेको छैन?
त्यो उ गरेर त खेला त त्यो कुशलको त्यो
पैसा
पैसा bro.
This is wild.
Holy
This is wild.
This is
cannot-
crazy, bro.
I can't believe. I recently just got into listening to this song. Guess I think I was like, shit, this is mad. And the fact that you ended it with this is like, it's
Papa, you're
crazy.
the song catches you, okay, होइन?
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy, man. होइन मैले के भन्नु लाग्थेँ, it reminded me of तिमीहरूको त्यो पैसा फालेको थियो नि होइन? It reminded me of that के मैले हिजो हेरेको थिएँ कि यो होइन? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I love the persona, man. It's dope.
कि यो फिल्मको लागि राखेछ नि त होइन?
Oh, फिल्मको लागि राखेको छ. All right, thanks, guys.
Cool.
Vyas Media Network.